Nyomben Polyclinic omo pajamu papa we bungalows wo ho ne ade na akwan de opese de bibibru wo kremamu na yakwan ene na no me fa kofrodia efiri ayi nkraka ho no efiri kofrodia ba ayi saa ho no kwa adan ho ne ho ne nyekra mtsm se asase mu de mode but the market mu na kodi baabi na mudie na metisi mudie no ma me ba no na asem nam East Legon baabi se mo bom ho modern papa na da bia me kase okrewase da bia MPs ni ebia bako osini ebia be na ebia to so na hwe papa dambo twadwuma wo bo a na be queen di fatana na fatana kono papa ne bodwuma na onya ni DC so abrante kura kama na dike na no ankoda so mo sports wa ma e ko apanam na mo shara kwa ni nyuma dos mom na nkase mo twene de ne ba na ono no sports master na mo sports na obi amakwa na kanye ono but I think se bebo mu komo obi na neje agokansi so eho nti eba volley ni ade a wata ni kra obebo na enti adopa ye ne honorable Kenneth Daniel Ado ebedi komo e de afa okre ye gina he obeka national agenda no so kakra national trends of the economy because we a politician say ne meko Ghana for tempenti kwa onu su petrol 7 ade DC ne mo kasapa ono ne aban na musini aban crash pani na obeka no anopai ni rana afre na chance o meka obeka na kama no so a na dwen say ne Mexico anopai yes ebre kwa mamni ka mo chance
yaja
na what to say
oh yeho adom me ho ye papa me ho ye se wada roma zia mitete ona mo achi ode me ko nkran asan ba bio aha
ntino na ko mateko so ko ezeze
zia me ko sakomo no sakomo no
this weekend
JW ho no mo ano sakomo no
kama better your head office
ho mo se wa
headquarters
ho na memra zia so me wo mu anyumri bia me wo mu agomenya
okay
agomenya Methodist Emmanuel Society very reverend Ajete Lomo nti sisi al me kona me so mu nchim nto nti enura o mu chim ya nyae Okoman radio no
okay
say edem
o ye great apostle o ya de pa but MC unse this year B2 penin ni hwekro abache unse u coat of arms na dada hwe pre ayide no
omo anom de ma me omo anom de ma me di no me gidi say everyone
ya be ma we all right, man, very much. Now, for me today. Oh, they are fresh, always fresh. What's the secret? Nyamisha na.
Methodist Asafo Mpaibo.
Never have one point my own.
Me church member. But I sorry, the Oshemasi. It is Kuruma Michanasi.
But on no Kumubia, we are off for a bebos and common. And on her apostle can apostle and chat. Apostle Pablo, 12 years.
Nyamisha.
Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to say I don't pay.
Yamiado.
Maybe I could come.
Yen say.
That's right.
And so about the Amayan crying near Tiasia. Na senior yenny enemy man penny any din common about pro Ghana Fanenina where your man penny a fibia or bar pro. Until I'm on Rankasankasa tin, somebody be on Hunia course on Tina office. And this is idea of man penny behind ye bida. Say a fibia or bar pro the whole region. Of Ghana. Nti oni akasa ahye yen kran ama yen hu niema yegusu aye ya ebema kromu hia hye no aba fam kakra na unse Ghana nyankopon doye pa wo pebrem sunsu atopa ni nyina aboa e chese aduane kakra kra ye dua wo pebrem so nyame to nhia pa nsu pagu so se na be ya aduane de emboye nti okay aboko se ne aka no me chia me ahemfo nyina okra ahemfo de bia me kan se okra ahemfo they are one of the best ahemfo yenya with their cooperation and support me chia nya ye papa honorable Damboche oye me MP na osanso ye me sector minister nyamisha no o man kwatenten ne ahoden ne senior we pagya okreman akodu na obo mampani ahyehye nyuma pa amagana man no na menka no esa chia ye mampani his excellency na Nadan Kwekufado ye kan wo ye introduction a kan ye ma papa ekoso okre nyina no na daroma okrefo nyina na ye nyina ne aye hwehwe de bia ye pa ebo ne se ye nso ye benya ye district a ye nso ye bede ye ho amampanimfo aba ɛkɔ obiara ni hɔ a watimi ama Okrefo yɛ district just ɔmampanin His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛnna bɛdi akyire His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɛna ɔmode district no akyɛ Okrefo nti ne ɛkɔ so nsɛmpa yɛte wɔ Okre nyinaa no it is because ɔmampanin bi aba yɛfɛ no Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo a wama Okrefo yɛ district ɛna ama sesia no nso yɛkyɛ Ghana cake na yɛn koa nso yɛn saka yɛ deɛ ɛna nyame adom yɛwɔ MP a onim de na ɔkɔ pre onya na yɛn nso yɛbɔ yɛn homoden kakra yɛde bɛyɛ district yɛhwɛ so yie na yɛde yɛ adwuma pa no ɛna yɛhu san sɛnkyerɛnne a ɛkɔ so wɔ Okre nyinaa within a short time Okre yɛba 4 years ni August ni nya March we ni nya 4 years
okay
until we are just 4 years old as a district.
And I'm
I tell you, that should tell you, they be a meka, and we are making a case, and we are doing our documentary to prove Nyentia district, and the reason why Omampeni Akufo-Addo believed in further decentralization. Okay. So it's a district, not it's a region, and but the benefit of having a region, the benefit of having a district. So be per se, I say Okre is a case study.
It's a model situation.
Obi person why there's a need for creation of district. Okre is a case study. And I invite everyone to come and look at the case of Okre. And very soon we'll have our documentary to show where Okre is. So we've seen how Okre was. And we have seen how Okre is changing soon after Omampeni Akufo-Addo the district man. And today I can say you was the beer as Okrefo obroni any nchima phone ya beba sa abakwasem way yenya MP bia ye fe no Honorable Dan Kwaku Botwe sa MP no ne mampeni okosre no His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene ne vice Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia apenso no Okrefo yenya district
ene yenya first DC
first madam
no say ye di jawa de aso a and wonim tonso na do gina e kyerepon ano panin so do gina ye no abrante kra wa ma trima anya wo de ose ayoyo wa badwuma district assembly kra mo CDS wo wafo nyina ye the same design but ode no watomo nkyene wo de na na nya we ya bi na si akropon nya bi na si fanti akwa nya bi na si ha no
difference no difference is monitoring it is monitoring aban ewo district ma the DC share the local government actor ona oye the chief representative of the central government into any adwuma bi aban say district na award you say get fan you say fi hio aban dwuma kuan de wo as a DC as a district no ona say ohwe so na ohwe say ade a omoye no omoye ne yi omoye bibi wo kwa enka and you see contract where your contingencies yenim say ade a ye susu say obi e benya abo bi o ante say etu e benya say obi akohu obo na e botan
otu
enye hama na edi tu ebia wa factor machine kese eze okopesa machine ne ba enti na contingency wo contracts mu na emom so wani andi akire as a chief executive as a districtor contractor bia ye adwuma openfa so obeye ne se ne opebia no akọ akire no wo na ba behwe and for me one of the biggest test of your monitoring is our district assembly. Baby a wo DC no was staff no mo ba betena no. So mo ntimi anhwe ne anye ne year ma anye fa. Ever be dem bi na betema. So yeah fendi ago.
Let me ask a very quick question before we come back into more residents MDC.
Dabi say okay any resident.
You see, I'm asking because it takes a certain leadership style to make the decision you guys made. Meaning this is Bibra, almost high Crawford dying. Almost a certain crime on baby, but almost could see residents for the DC Abraham to be them. But okay, looking at okay, the business case now make you know. Look, let's put an edifice. One contract have no baby for contract. Sometimes kind of our currency and our cost rate. Because if we can't musia now the business in manner unsroom.
Yeah.
It's okay for us. Look, let's put our district assembly edifice here. Obi twam no ho a. We say we a serious district and position for business.
Yes.
And I'm happy say we make that decision. And Opiedro where it is located. Yes, of course, Akroponya will be a chikakra. Modinudua is so striking and imposing, and it tells you say there is some agenda.
Say you can't. Honorable Dambo Chasema. I'm saying, look, okay, for we owe this man.
And I've said it.
As I said,
I've said it.
A serious documentary.
I've said it.
Media, my idea. We made the shows. You're creamy. Share. He sees things. Niema bi a ohuna. Obehu niema no na o ebe do be say 10 years ansa na wahu. Niema ohu no. Eni niema oka no. Se wonim baby a district si sesi a. Obi amfa na ni ambu say ebetimi asidan o. Na tete police for akon IGP akon time. A almost see bungalows bi ni ade na sisi ho walls ne abo wo akire ne niema basa bi ne ho. Na ho afunti utwam kwa won recognize say proposals baby ba nya no na say ye the district ye kope be foforo nra mu be ni ade. But you see, you are building a district administration block. And man saying, you know, say, it should be accessible. As I say, oh, see hospital. As I say, Hona, Obia, Baby, D, Juma, district in the Mua, Otiminia access to the place. As I say, Wono, oh, yeah, Juma now, Shebe, Bia, Ebe easy, Sebi, Obubu, any crab, Bahwa, Uncle Brett. Obia, Fibebia, or Babia district in Mobetsmiaba. Inti. A well thought through na senior media ye bibia in Okra. We engage a handful. We have done nothing in Okra in our district without proper consultation with the chiefs and people of Okra. Okay. And that is the uniqueness of your district. No? In fact, district neighbor no through the handful MP initiatives yet bibia any district implementation committee. Na Okra a handful reps wom political reps home, opinion leaders reps home, all over the length and breadth of the district, bonded by the 7 major towns now. You form a district implementation committee. Now, district implementation committee also the Oma Jenny, Omunim di Oma Huading, a year, Juma Bebre, the boy, Eddie Aquemukra, and Sana district, ye babe official. In fact, one good news about Okene is the very day now. Yeah, inaugurated the district assembly. No, that very day we unveiled our logo because we are planning that same very day. Yeah, elected a presiding member. In fact, Minister Honorable Makwata, I say his remarks was that no be that. Said district a new district. Yeah, babet bia no yeah the ejuma no. Ascenso de babet say afi at district. Na afi mo afi ase aye no. Then no about district. Near boy who is with them with that. That should tell you that with the tenacity of purpose, let's send your Crefona ye per district now or man paying the mind. And fire and sound share them in the film. The logo was designed by the people of Okre with ideas from all over. Nipa ye designer no or your crane of your blue. Yeah, you Frank. Or no designer or crane. The concept of a nananoma hemfo adwen chere ene ye ne kabo mu ne de ye
mo emblem ne den wom
o share district logo that you see say one we who the greenery of the mountains okay. The people so we are talking about people no the district no it represents a lot of things. One is prosperity, one it is a kind of life and then you look at and there's a vegetation. There's a breeze behind on the top of the people so you see that the breeze there no bibia shell say okay hano obaha obenya infamapa ahome
very unadulterated oxygenated air
exactly. Now we enufiwa then you are also going to see obehu say ya de prior at all. Prior no chair say definitely unity. Until unim say prior or the bomwa ubu embu. This is way you feel. So the prior. So you see that the mountain and the breeze and the prior is on one side, on the right side, signifying that a unity of the people of the hill ground.
Okay.
People also for. Then you see the book. with a touch of light, of course, we are talking about the fact that we need to promote our education. The education,
culture and all that, yeah.
Yes, and your classroom, 1+1, and
your way of life.
Your way of life. I best say some brabo, not that amount him dear panel, dear boo, brabo, maybe account. And yeah, waterfall. People be in your name. It shows clearly from day one the tourism agenda of the district. You were near me, or the man comedy including the great Okonfanotia or Chichere Asantemai. Only say to two, Nana. Asantemai, yes, and your Mutien, of your Kuga, of your cray. Indeed, there were a lot of heritage sites that were saying other things. It shows clearly, and then our rich tradition and culture, which is Asese Guani Adene Sihono, and Adriane shows that we are people are queer. So you see, it's a lot of things carved beautifully together. And the idea boom say, okay, your logo.
Now it speaks volumes because we hear the seat of authority talking about how you revere culture and your traditions with the stool. Any in Miania Maseti, himself offer was so any Kwame, maybe a honor, maybe could you know a cinema nominee a day, Kofo Fretchini Benche, Eba, Chese, Muyenipa, Mosomo Modin Kwayemu. We are Momotona or unity for development.
Yes.
And near Modin Kabum, a dear Nibre, a pre a conkain, say Mobit me be a machimu, na Motumpon. I think say it talks volumes. Now, honorable, you see, talking about this agenda, Papa Damboche, Makacha the boy, a couple of times. When can you bring him? We need to talk. Or when can you take me to meet him? Then we plan something. Because as you said, that man must be celebrated. There have been MPs, but I think during his time, he's really made a very indelible mark. We can never forget on Abudan Kokuboche.
Exactly.
Baby, I'm free no. MPB or chance or Yakokra.
We only make or no, that's it. This is a hijacking.
Hi.
So any probably he wants Ninyuma to speak for themselves. Okay. Over here on Kasa Radio Sibibre.
Yeah.
He's one of the very media friendly people, media for. But he's measured when it comes to interviews and all those things. So the principle say Papa will be. People should see it. People should talk about it. People should
experience it.
And to say, okay, so crying. It speaks for itself. Mpepi say wounded any idea no. Ana ayahosem kakra wo amanyo semune governance and say sometimes you wonder whether nipa na omo teman mu no.
Omo hu ade no omo failure na
because utimi hu modern bo a obi bo pa na ye nipa na so e ho. Na obi so abe kan no poto na say near ade na e wo ho no. Obi timi hu. Won say wasi dan we. Una obebia no una all the contractors by oye bibia ewie no obi abeka so enya nanado na wahia o na osan bisa say nanado edan yi a yesi wo si ye no obi say enye wo na yampa na yampa. The moment the person asks you that question nipa no what do you think? It means the person has doubts.
Yeah.
Meanwhile me no nya na ba introduce the contractor to you. Brought the workers, me ye monitor me ba ho. When hu obi a nipa na o say enye ye ne ye no. When hu obi a ye wie no, ye ne mo ne ahemfunya na be cut sword e bie ade na no. Na echire some years back and now 2 years back, no obi aba be ka kire wo asa nipa ya odi sa dance ne say enye na nado ne sie. Na we hu na nado na obi san na nado. E say ade we enye na ye ampa na.
I mean, can you imagine? I think, sir, just as you have said, meaning Papa no. But I'm a catcher, Ranty say he was the one who put you on the world map. Yes. I wouldn't say Ghana on the world map.
Of course.
Because you see, yeah, they need to you quite a kind of mante, you been just the mente, and a tripon near Confanochin, tripon, no kakra. Now the word okre, I never jina, mukano with pride,
yes,
mukasa na kurano. And it tells now you have a certain self realization,
yes,
certain self-actualization, certain confidence in yourself. And as I said, if free a brew economy now, these are people. I can't say the soundboard. Somebody needs to
No, there's good. Unim say then yeah outline. We have a development plan. We have a 4-year development plan. We came inherited a 4-year development plan. Now ended 2018, 2019. Review kaka. The first time I a 4 years development plan, a medium-term plan, I did so any. And that medium-term plan is supposed to take us to, I think, 2023. And I've said this, and it will be one of the final moments as chief executive, because my first 4 years, because I say district 2018, maybe DC in August. In fact, 31st July 2018, and assembly members at Daroma. Member of Parliament so kaho any okran funya beta mechi and I'm endorse me 100% as the first DC for from there no and and my first speech, and I will share a copy with you.
Okay.
In Pempi, people, we need to hold people accountable to their words. My first sessional address, I outlaid my vision and plan for the district. Of course, in consultation with the Member of Parliament, because he's also a member of the Assembly, and he's a leader of the district. And so we all consult and join together and see how we want Okre to be in the next 4 years. And it's there. And that has never been lost on me. Every day I pick it, me fa, I'm a share.
Are you on course?
And now cancel be away. Oh yeah, nah, oh yeah. Then I touch it. And I dear me then say, I have a father. Oma utimu ya ode.
And go first utimi ya ode so.
But you see, that's
the perception.
Oma utimu ya ode.
Yes, utimi ya ode. Dambo chwe tawo chi.
Eniema.
Also utimi ya ode. Papa dambo chwe tawo chi.
What is that? Well, maybe it's the angle they are coming from. But this one, I'm saying that look, Oma better what they will tell you. No. This he will move you and push you to the limit. He's a man of a maximum benefit out of one city. Look, the things happening in Okre, no. It's why I say what creating phobia.
Prudent measures.
But he has a way of doing things. Even him as member of parliament, he can't get at the end. A Juma wait me there, it will amaze you. Because we are always looking for alternative means, yet the more. Into some of the largesse, any ahotofani idea. Anka normally comes to the office. And you don't have a good standing in terms of IGF. The whole of 2021, our IGF in Okre was not up to 500,000. We made 400 and something thousand. Okay. What really will measure? I will seek out Okre for this is scare and do 500,000. But if you it means we are doing prudent use of our common fund. There's a lot of lobbying for extra support, extra funding by the Member of Parliament from extra government agencies and ministries in a course of work. Into Okre for Nyamiadom and him for a software. Look, your institute will be on 14th February. Near the Chocolates Day, previous near Valentine's Day. The only year year was 2020. And the COVID restrictions, it was 2021 because of the COVID restrictions. No. Every 14th February, I meet all the clergies in Okre. A very ritual. We share brief word of God. They pray for the district, and we take ideas from the clergy and the spiritual point of view. But what I say, it is dedicated in Okre. We meet clergies. They are part of our community engagement, stakeholder engagement. But where the Okre, the Chocolates Day in Okre is dedicated to the clergy. What I say? We also have ahemfo meetings. We meet the chiefs. You have community engagements. You share opinion leaders in various towns. We bring their reps. So there's always a rich. To be a cost work, the credit is not to the DCE alone or the MP alone. We are providing good leadership, and the entire Okre people are rallying behind us and supporting us to make sure say yebenya enough development in Okre. And that's why we are excited.
And I think you have certain individuals who also out of their own way support. Someone like Dr. Setkumi.
That is what I'm telling you. I said we won't give the credit to
who gives vast land for certain agenda. One hospital. Yes.
Otoye. Waba pension. Until we have pension credit and cafe nobody na asase on faso. Asase no 12 acres or the more 10 acres and they are free of charge. You cut 10 acres, it is 40 plots. Average plot on that area is costing about 35,000 cedis.
Wow.
So the man has given us 40 plots times 35,000. That's what one person in Okre has done.
Wow.
Free of charge. We're here to Sunsa and I am free of charge. No, no one can sacrifice fund. He's more so involved. So fund is surveyor, private surveyor. And they call for the delimitation of the 2 acres. Just say the man is an awesome man. And we have a lot of these people in Okre who come. My office I know we are back. And I'm this area. Oh yeah, ni say anka be boa o. Me hu say mo ye ade afa ha. Ba se na mo ye ni say anka be boa. Hwe ko adukom kwan na ye to access so. See, we've changed the route.
Me share the way I'm I was asking myself, how did it happen?
Ninya ideas ni bia. Oh ha na we aba na ade fa ha konto fa ha. Se ni aye ni ade. Se be nya cha asase we aye bibi o. Ye ntwa ntomo e. Na ye ni contractor kan. Now it's a contractor near any engineers aka. Na member of parliament in anu atum. Also mumra mehwe, mumfa mu post basis, mun share heights, mun share levels. They check the thing scientifically, it is okay, it can be done. Yeah.
Let's talk about Regency Hotel, Mr. Mensah. I know you are very
I think we can take that to the last. It's not common. Why here now common I say.
I understand, but I think he's one of your backbones, a very wonderful man.
Let's take it to the last bit. Let's take it to the last bit.
Anyway.
It's something more personal.
Anyway, I want to respect that decision in that regard. Bright Ampem da Kosi or Gentle Jack. Hey, when it them are going to know.
Anyone.
I'm seeing that one and Master, what happened to the comment? There were comments here. Okay, so there was some comment that come in and we are trying to get them so we could read them. Anyway, that notwithstanding, Yemra back to a discussion. Angela 111, what that Roma, I was saying.
Agenda 111 is awesome. I think that this week, I ever couldn't hear you know, Mr. Mumba, okay. Now, Mumba share Agenda 111. Now, before ye can't say somewhere or man penny say or no, or Besha say, district be only hospital, Benyabino. Nagana for a binum a cast it out. No more ye Thomas for whom. Ye chill on my one. Won't me ya pomodum fimu da. Into man penny say, district be me pese mema access to healthcare. Quality healthcare.
Healthcare.
You exactly. Quality healthcare. A healthcare doctor. Etiho. That's the highest. Into your Arabia near Mumpejemu. Into your cheap compounds. Yeah, the nurses for near Adia Kakao or na community health and public education. Yaren kitten asano. I know near Pejemuko health centers or and no physician assistants, no midwives, no near Adia Neho. Yaebi oho I know yedin I said doctor nehu. Into be here obi wo baby to say akunia. It say otu kwanya betwemu akotete kwase. Ansa na wakonya doctor hwe.
Ahwe no.
Obi wo abonse same. Obi hwe twum gwaso same. Obi hwe amahia the same thing. Obi wo asifao mikrom the same thing. Inti omampani say me pese me tesa number no so. In fact, oba tete kwase kwampo dia. Tete kwase sha kodu ayi mensa nyina. Inti omampani say district bia uni hospital no yebema mu bi. Initial audit no 88. Any who say binum here upgrading ni regional hospitals bini idea. Into your keka ni nyabom nebe 111. As we speak, okay, your district hospital no your boso, your roofing. The district hospital is being roofed and work is progressing steadily. Oh, and I wish say Minia, as a now what you be na wie there. As a mutimi ba ho. Number show the district hospital of Okre. Your boso.
Wow.
Come on. Wow. And then next week we'll share the picture. You know, you said that your time be near releasing. That is all part of the public engagement. A man for ninya GD wo nyama wo omu nyama wo ye. No mo te nyama wo ye ase a. Omu nya GD wo mu more. Enti agenda 111 work na there. It is ongoing steadily and contractors so a contractor for omobo adwuma papa very young guys e bi classmates if you okay me share contractor about kwa me the engineer and the picture to no be fair na we classmate or take any idea. So these are the young men are almost on mine, and they are also employed a few people from my district mrante ni bi wo be call no mu fi or create almost one year adwuma. Indirectly, I'm at some job creation, at least, no matter how temporary it is. For the last year, I'm all to 1.5 years or more. This young man has been employed until set projects and because they will continue to get some level of employment. And see, yeah, I don't know 111 is on because of course we all know the ambulance and also near first say and yet when the ambulance the cover a my friend the Benz Basa, the chicha who we near the buy. We world built state of the art ambulance. It's not just the ambulance, a whole unit. First now ambulance services. There were region kakan. Every district now has an ambulance service. And also juma. The drone delivery koso. Me a made the many who be dancing a brew. Be say call every here but na picture boho said this facility no a receive drone a delivery of medical services and is there and then me kwala bi ani age we do methodist me jam office o say be di America there drone day a drone air by do clinic. These are things that are innovative, it is creative, and this is what serves into they do ko afran planes and ya fe ne ko twen pantun. What I say na champion na a drone be drone no chum straight.
Talking about health service, I think same we're interested. Let's look at a brew clinic. Edifice no fantastic.
Yeah.
In terms of maintenance, what I want to say, maybe I buy a didn't come out. Me more voice into make me more travel actuals. You didn't come out cancel before, but I call 3 weeks ago. It still needs some improvement.
Oh, definitely. You see,
Are we refurbishing it anytime soon?
And you say you do 100%. That one,
but if you pledge over here, say you Meshach.
Yes.
He sat where you were sitting.
Yes.
And they had a conversation about East Orange Clinic.
Yes.
He says, as I speak, Okapchano for a certain 1 million, 1 to 1 million. Edile no, wakoso go MP so ama menoka say MP ko hwe ne why yes. Ama ne MP see birthday or ye ne de bia no adile de but it's been done. Ora boka himself ya obehe ayi.
Yes,
but me ko be 3 weeks ni it's still
no, then maybe you are talking something else. You see a clinic it wasn't like this. MP Korea said okay and the maternity side na account. A clinic was the old one and the maternity in account.
Very good.
Me ankasa if me home family more times a clinic. Say me nipa bi home family and the ubisa nurses and they will tell you very wonderful nurses there.
What the
Menda hoda because menda hoda.
You treat you now. Okay, so
a few sanitation issues there.
I saw that one.
Yes, so I'm telling you, I've been there, and I've charged the assembly member, the unit committee, to get it done.
That's not you're a very right hand man.
No, it's not about right hand man. You can't ejuma.
You're right hand man. Soft
sanitation issues. I'm not being soft. The unit committee, they are very hardworking unit committee people
in a brew.
And I'm Brantahine, very hardworking young men in a brew. They have, I promised them, say, Memo Zoom Lion containers.
Echo.
No, we don't have one in stock. So many Zoom Lion for Nakasa. I'm expecting some next week.
Okay.
And I've said it, and these are things that my.
Can I give you further areas that you need to maybe look at?
Sure.
Me recall Kodao and Timinya Kwenya call a couple of times.
Word honor.
And me backtrack about and they wouldn't be. I know here I'm going to buy. But me will say Fred Rono now or the phone touchlight. I think that those are near my. These are petty managerial stuff. But Obeka say, Jessica Wenty, Neman Boma, Yentime say probably can talk to the head. Some of these petty bob near money
issues,
curtains and panimum.
Those ones will have to engage the district health director.
That's right.
Fortunately or unfortunately, there's a transition.
A new one.
There's a new one. That
when you call someone.
Yes.
New one. Oh, I've been there.
I'm yet to engage the new one. Some of these issues sometimes won't come to
your attention. Yeah.
Bob, would you?
I even left money. Dan me just kasa look omunjo bia 5 6 and can dem mo no omunto but no so say e ko report me if you want to
but
the next ni Fred na on phone touch.
It's unfortunate if that is like you are saying
the washroom for instance.
Yes.
So terrible and
but some of the things and your renovation issues just maintenance and cleanness. In fact, they also indicated say Omuni cleaner. The health service have challenges. In fact, we are even working on supportive staff. They are farm. They have a challenge. At a point because they could not pick them into the mainstream. So what I assured them is that if you talk to the Zoom Lion lady, she'll tell you, say, your Zoom Lion workers are auditor, you a short force, so my catch up say we should recruit a Zoom Lion worker.
And to make us say, "Obi presume Lion Juma, Omodiana,
yes, we will recruit the Zoom Lion worker. Now the Omama a Brew Health Center purposely to clean the place. And yeah, Juma didn't be. So those are the things I have action. My Obisa nurses for
to support what you are saying. Personally, I told them say, to say be a louvers why you feel curtains. Look. Nurse for no, you're quite the hospitals. So, for now, baby, intensive student. No, I'm a person now, Papa, Nampen for nature, or human and so. Now, when I could not hear boss up near the now, if you are Auntie Becky will tell you, no, you're in charge of maternity. But look, Mumma Quadano, but we are Sukuni, Yaboha, Homaba, and I'm just all level 2, not level 3. And no panel, one of the ghosts, new bones, so my papa, honey, Azana Mahoye hospital here. Enti honorable dame biano enye ni nyina nye to your table ene mani boy internal ne omo was leaders so take charge say na making yen kase na sniper na tare yen kwatwe baller e wachire ho but to say word no louvers ne so nya de futuro ni ade no nipa ne be pe ayaresa na to say bia mosquito net ni ade there I think say dame bia honorable ku be ne bia o ma ye no but enyom na maybe papa perform ho ne louvers ne so ne ade bob semi you catch on obo wuku I know him a very able guy unit committee sikai on sabe bom no to bia mam enti ni fie so kura bata clinic ne ho enti say we will look at that one honorable yen share other areas adu chrome clinic what's the plan for it
for now we haven't taken any discussion on Educom clinic.
So it still remain the clinic that
still remains a clinic. If we need to get a polyclinic or anything, because you are spreading access. Until if you have the district hospital,
maybe
Okakojo somewhere, because they also
need some
and then they can take care of that area part of the constituency. Educom clinic there, I think that at best a maintenance a few
and resource more resources.
I don't think there's any plan to upgrade it into a polyclinic. That will not be fair. We cannot have a hospital
and a polyclinic
in the close proximity.
Looking at the population distribution. But honorable, Obia sending me private message wa.
Yes.
I see me outside in a police station. They see when him hona dine why you didn't for na you did them mom die. Sad dying
police station. You're talking about the bungalow.
It's a bungalow, right?
Yeah, it's a divisional bungalow.
Now, honorable,
funding. It's a funding source, and we are working on it.
Mark capture.
it's not something that the district a common fund can take up, because then it means you're for.
So you're talking to Interior Ministry.
So we are working on it. We have engaged the IGP past and the current, and we are working on it. Challenges.
We don't want to invite PPP.
That I cannot tell, because Ghana Police Service PPP. I don't know how that.
Okay,
works.
so purposely it's for the police
It's
service.
a police, yes,
and you pray and wish it has been completed.
Yes,
and at the mercy of the IGP and his budget and all that.
It's a mix. Yeah, and central government. Central government. Obia institution BSK. Institution BI presenting an action plan, an indicative budget. Into finance book on a budget hearing any idea, Obia the nedia co. Into Obia be chain your person.
Yeah, a coupon, your security, no in terms of common fund, and CK, Nyajef. But the boss security home brower. And high hotels, police for her rationing fee near the district into Minister can say more than so what the bay yes are Diana Boa. Yes, about security power. But
that's what I've told you. Say what who dinosaur. It's just a structure area. There's a lot more. Nia cannot senior. And I'm saying that you have a new district here building with a lot of infrastructure and social deficits. Untimi mfa osika ba enkwahye bibi ba akopem.
Afi bi ebe kakra nzo e.
Oh, yes, and wo ho nja make say but it's not like we have provided access to security in other areas, and maybe your armorable prone areas near the engine, and quite a few challenges. But what I say, so it's a prioritization.
And police when nipa na send man
and I'm saying prioritization.
And don't say fibia for ansaka kakra.
But you are talking about medium term. You have a 4-year budget. Anticipated even in the 4 years of all our budgets. You can't say 4 years. Afibia can't cry into me in your baby, Papa Bia. You hear some special funding. I go so yeah. This is some of the things I'm always a cost in Nano. You fiti preoccupant you. Your backroom worker a cost. I don't know media who be who. Say me fear na me call office where who MP call office where who MP to me Kotina road ministry and I'm telling you this. Ultimately for close to 3 hours. The whole minister. Because of Padia and Chrome. Nipa na say ye bia ono so ye bibi foforo baby. O say no obre because okwa nipa no so beba obia nti otimi nya break now over 3 hours to the chief director beba. No na ko kana asem. No waya na wasen die echi something atwe omo. You can talk to the urban roads in Kofodia. Talk to the highway people in Kofodia and their feeder roads. Obet now also no we are on no one anantiaba. Na waba be ya de na yesa oye no. These things, people don't see them. Look, between your winning power 2017, year two abaye for Germany. I never enjoyed my Christmas for 2016. Some of the successes in roads are many me constituency chairman then. Na mayor constituency secretary. Yendi Christmas to New Year. I'm even telling you that then the highway chief director, a friend Abbas, I don't know if he's still there though, but national. On also ni bronya on in the bush for MP training be far predi. 25th December 2016. You know why? Because I don't know on also why free all trim akodi bronya when in the bush for MP koto said oh dear saha ko be alpha no betimi afa no afa so menya no akoto aso. Na me fa de enche okeke. That is how come we got Apredi roads. Because the people of Apredi and Kasa no more contribute to, including MP. Now we bought bags of cement. Na mare, nyame fa ne kra and say, oh dear nimu. No more ye communal labor. So more Apredi for so more your more lord kwan. Ni any power. Abaya also then. No more DC, no more MC then. No more regional minister, all the ministers. Obi en fi Apredi.
One DC as a then.
Jojo Parado.
And also okay.
The Pablo, yes, the current NDC
organizer, yeah.
So MP ne contribute to cement, then near opposition. We gave Apredi close to 500 bags of cement to support Omwa town roads. No more young drain. Apredi say, "Who Apredi pa the boy crew." Then the entire chrono. Na tutu call from Nifa call. Na crony film finance na red foot through. And the MP saw the commitment of the people of Aprede, led by Aprede Hene and his chiefs.
I want to say Nana Okwampa.
Nana Safro Okwampa.
Safro Okwampa. All right, that's right.
One of the very, very illustrious chiefs. And New Americans are credit. Yahem for no. We treasure them because they are him for no. They lead development. And no neko far Aprede the story nearby. And the MP wanted the chief director to come and see the commitment of a community.
The communal spirit.
Spirit among China buying. No more year, Juma. Now, so who are the got Aprede in a paper on the sunny drainage in Oho. So when the chief director saw it and saw everything, I said, Minister, wait there. Yeah, budget near yeah, proposal. Yeah, so we propose now the way so account.
And you Aprede coin.
And you Aprede coin.
But I
started Aprede coin tem. One now,
Dabi man kwansa. Aprede a free Aprede kosomanya.
Yes.
Ekwani yesino anamabi.
Yes, you know.
What is the way forward?
We are working. In fact, just this week, the Feeder Road has presented an estimate as to the suggestions. Mm-hmm. There were so many suggestions about so. Send your client and we need a crash barriers. You can crash barrier only on more educum access to client. Right? Take one and I only people ask one and then almost friend crash barriers. You hear no. But crash barriers no quite is not enough because send your client because the crash barrier in the bar. Once you hit here, it can still top.
So yes.
You hear a lot of road safety signs. You hear the widening of the edges of the roads. Then we are near few. Then to permanently solve the problem, no, we are going to do a redesigning and realignment of a quite higher curve for horn. Now a chair slide now a street. Near year for people now no ho cry into.
I do chromo deno.
Yes, but where they are streets are, we know because of the bend. Into few of the road cry. Or some about
distance be at least
about 10 meters be I bet me a quita and son could do crash barrier and budget number. We'll still meet again to review it to see how it's because a quenum kaka. Yeah, share a banner hoarding, you become some MPBDH. Then from there we'll look at the echo Christmas in some way would waste grass and they say I pray the baby fashion. A whole a short route and for pay the bar après the maimu on be fashion. So there's a lot of concern. You knew we have not left it. Okay. Yes, indeed, and no say idea.
And that's why you're sharing him. Mr. Metafa point. I don't do ana. Chem say last one I offer you.
Yes.
And thank you very much. Let's come back to education. In terms of education, Mamusa and saying Mosaka Kabia, Modisa Kwadache say. Kwada umiye chiche mu kakra.
Yo mate. Education there. Over Okrea, I can tell you about 75% of your district budgets and activities now is centered on education. Now, may I answer one ask me as I'm quite a broad a discussion also. Persons with disability. Your percentage fund, then I say on penny can who ask them. You set it aside. Ye de bois omo nyamia for one way or the reason already them kaka. Ye boa mo no mo timi ay self sustainable. No mo timi enya adwuma bi ema monsa. Sorry, akoma no na omo timi anya dependent on afofo. Na sam kofo no ye omu levels ye won kola wo mo ko school. Na oba okrea and even Ekwapima, one of the special schools at the basic level, no, back home Educo. Okay. Educo Methodist School, special school.
Okay.
Now there's also this NGO, Church of Ghana, Boa schools, other things, other people. Very, very young guy, Odi Eric, country director. Now a school for
Mate.
Now who say okay, when he say one of the challenges of the school year who say and Kwalani Bebre no challenge with any obi na fear dukom obi we ukugwa obi we dew obi we brew obi we aprede obi we asesieso obi we abonsen ne ade ebi kwampo wo ekropon ne late ne ade nya omoba school na awofo no ye nya ehu sese ne ye kan nyema boy den lorry fair boy den ti ama awofo na fe na omo man kwala ne mba school but kwala nso ba school e bo omo because ye tete omo enya omo nyema bi a e mo omo copy in the society. Now, Church of Ghana for who say, betimi atoka. Na omo de aba na omo to car ni wie na omo de ba say ye ba yi afi port ni ade na afi akoya asem car ni be du ye ni hu say na ye be clear fi port na ne boy dem so the district assembly ni omo collaborate here say omo de omo to car ne ba ye nso ye be bo ho ka na ye yi afi port na ye de aboa sa nkwala yi normal so some portion of your person with disability fund no na esan say na sika no ekọ enum nti amfa sika no nya fi persons with disability fund ya kasa ya common fund na ye de ye mpuntunjuma ne ade ye san yi bi fi ho as a support from the district to support the persons with disability fund and ye di two duties no ye de clear car no nti say collaboration between the district assembly and Trotro for Ghana and ye de provide a car no very beautiful car it has a wheel car no mo wa sebe omo 9 year na omo ntime mfo no na peja kama na de wasika
o banso na say you wasifo
and these are the sort of satisfaction we get providing services to Yemen for
to the people
and more importantly sebe omo say a show mu ye and so for us we are satisfied as a district say yetimi yes ade amount now oko we want to improve our academic performance. Now, two major challenges. One was, and yet, Krobia soon a KJ. In Tubeha, and Kolani be so on school. Baby will cry the Omon Kokra because Omusa. So the member of parliament at Nation said no, then he wants to adopt a project, FN 1 community, 1 kg. So we started building a lot of cages. It's a simple pavilion type of cage. Senior bay at least in Kolani between the foundation of Inoke. The second issue was accommodation for teachers. You want to be child or amahi not Kofodia. Obi child or Krakojo not in Krakai. Because the type of accommodation all region so. It's and most of them say a family house at Yem Fan High. And the baby there high no. Time or be sorry or be school near no elite. E because of pon so nya abotire bi kakra ema nkwala no church or munye memuni ade no na ebi so opentem. So we also adopted that. Then as much as possible we also want to do one school, one set of teachers quarters. And this project has been amazing. I can go on and look. If you go to now, we are almost getting to a point almost every school would get a teacher's quarters in Okre.
How looking at percentage of completion? Yeah,
look, let me tell you. We started from Deu here. Oko Deu, Deu had about MPA and Sanya district. No, Oko Deu. There are 2 schools in Deu. We have the Methodist school and the Presby school. All the 2 schools have teachers quarters that can take 4 units each. Into Deu, 100%. Oko Eukugwa, there are 2 schools in Eukugwa. We have SDA and then we have United. You see a common teachers quarters for them, SDA and United for a share. So in Eukugwa, we are done. Oko Edukoma, currently we are building, Oko Edukoma, there are 5 schools in Edukom. 5 schools near Edukom. You see teachers quarters in 2 of the schools. Bakun Ewo Community School. Oko Nana Techi Kwano so. Was there a Kwano pa?
Our right, sir.
All right, sir. Yes. And Chebia no yebewi. Bakun Ewo Edukum Bethel Presby. And no crowd there. You be floor so abosan say na be adachim bia no e betimi akoso. Then you go to Aprede. Oko Aprede there are 2 schools in Aprede. Aprede Presby, Aprede Methodist. You see teachers quarters and almost share. So I have on the regional 5 towns from a brew to Aprede. Only a brew per any intimacy teachers quarters.
Oh, now honorable Kukro.
No, issues and land as I said and Sanka brew. And you see open so teachers quarters are all the baby on be protected. Na a bear almost 2 security na sabi yenum vices be a cost now farm koto. So it's a land issue as Sanka. A brew crowd because there's a contractor awarded for a brew. Na sase no baby e won on contract cost ne ade no e say e value ne sika sem no ko enim tini nya ade ayegu so aye keka wansa
so one make say na doctor set kumiye no bi wasase no person de boa na e de year and manim ya omamonte ne sem kan yeah
wasase e de ye na
on the stretch that's obi anya bi asase 70 abru ye nya bi abru say more interest or honorable kunti more interest or
so you see so I'm telling you sir just on the ridge here
Okay.
5 towns straight, you know.
Okay.
Yenya 5 teachers' quarters.
Okay.
4 towns completed and some on the
Also,
way. Everyone
yes.
has been awarded by land issues here by. So you see what I'm saying. Then you descend to Assessor. Assessor, before we came to power, MP facilitated one. The Assessor is taken care of. Then Abonsena, Abonse also had their priorities. Abonse's one was more of health facility and then some public toilet facility and other things. In the scale, any water, and all these things were addressing it. Then you descend down. If you go to Pepoase didn't even have a GHS block for them to demand some facility. So between teachers' quarters and the GHS block, they wanted the GHS block. And we have built a GHS block for Pepoase.
Wow.
So over years, since I was born, Obi Oko Pepoase Primary School, be we are Obeba Methodist School, and I'll be cinema. And look at the distance. As we speak, Pepoase has a new GHS block. Kwame boy or for it's because or the local unit.
Then you
go to Asinema as well. Yeah. Asinema, we're going to refurbish their building. Then fortunately there was an NGO that came. And the NGO will be sit down for 4 months. So it's a collaboration. And you know, say any NGO be or be district, he comes to the district assembly. And we have to discuss maybe on here and where you take your facilities. Now you appoint over there. And it's part of the government NGO, non-governmental organization engagements. Then you move from there to Mintakom. You see, I'm giving you the from Asima, I go to Mintakom. Mintakom, and sometimes today I don't want to sound political, but sometimes it's a sad sanka. Amanyo ku anka ku for ye to abama no. Anka munya tumi na anka monso ye monhwe kakra. Mintakom GHS KG block na ebubu. Nkwala nketenkete na achia na krake. Still not
which was a death trap.
In fact, when we were in opposition, and I'm telling you the serious governance, the member of parliament threatened that if they don't break that thing down, next year he'll take the assembly to court. Because it was a life risk. And on Kwasa, 2017, now district assembly we ordered for the breaking down of that building because they bet me a communipa. When I took over, we have built a new, and it's a modern design by Get Fund. I'm a Mintakom for KG, brand new one. The same KG na yesi one. Oba Eukugwa. Sadly now Eukugwa Presby KG. School. Sorry them. And this is what we inherited. As we speak here, 6 KG for farm 1 or 2 challenge. And baby, Presby. Sorry that one. Eukugwa.
Oh yes, Mahu died.
Yes, so these are things in education.
Okay, Mahu, yes, I've seen that one.
So we move forward. Then
it's an open court like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you go to Okrakojo. Look, the whole Okre, one of the most populated area in terms of school children here, Okrakojo and in Chenwa. Okrakojo for no. Now over 50 to 60 in Kuala or Damba for GHS. Yes, CGSS dying for Frama or Krakojo 4. MSC and ya titi omumuma ebiko new building. Again, no more call cage, I saw them any mamibia when you're in the crack or may have so rest in peace. Mama Afro, or Mabusu Dime. And I'm some of the library. The same or Krakojo, ya say C. Teach KG among. The same or Krakojo no. And we are doing the because I didn't know Krakojo cry the among BB. No, as a population. No Krakojo teacher for no. They be a teacher be elite. In fact, including the headmaster, there was a time your education director quite monitor or threatening say or be pam headmaster. But sometimes there's a genuine problem. Headmaster no so onya dan bia in kwaka na eba into onya emergency challenge be obey elite. So we solved the Okakojo problem, and then we built a new teachers' quarters in Okakojo. So within the 4 years, Okakojo we built a new teachers' quarters for them. We built a new KG for them. And we built a new GHS for them. Just one. And that is not enough.
The boy in call a impression.
You move from Okakojo, you are going to Amanfro. Udu Amanfro, so Amanfro is more like the center of that area near there and with vibrancy near there. In fact, Amanfro crowd there. MP has pledged, and that's going to be something hopefully from next year, Babe. We are going to build a whole teachers' villa
Hey.
Yes, that's the new project you should look out for. A whole teachers villa in Amanfo with tennis court, with volleyball court, with the teachers. I'm a friend of mess for no way. Teachers relaxation center all over Okre. If you want teachers to go and commune, to talk, to engage, more fun now for you go there and relax, and because it's going to be owned by the government, and we are going to make sure that whoever is operating the canteen or BB Hono will give a government rate because it's subsidized. This is what is going to come. But in the interim, see teachers' quarters.
Trying to open up
yes.
to the other peripheral areas.
We have built the teachers' quarters in Amanfo. The challenge was electricity because now Amanfo has a challenge with electricity connection already.
Okay.
But hopefully by the end of this month, that electricity issue should be fixed. Then the teachers will move in. Now you move from there, then you go to Insutem. Insutem, there's an NGO, a Plan Ghana, for very, very active in Insutem. Insutem is one of our open defecation free community. So all the Plan Ghana adopted, and we collaborated, and Plan Ghana has done a very good renovation of their schools and computer lab and all that. So they didn't have much of a challenge. But next to Insutem is Kobo Kobo. Kobo Kobo JHS building BIS started time. Now mobile. In futuro ne wo hon kwala ibe ko no ho afi, and this ankwala. So immediately we just had to complete that building and renovated it and made it state of the art class. A honey first white marker as part of our design. Say a teacher for so chalk
mune blackboards mano.
Yes. So we did that in Kobogo. Then you move from Kobogo, you are going to Onyambeche. If you go to Onyambeche, they didn't have a KG block. Their KG block was in a dilapidated building. Member of Parliament Adaroma, a brand new KG block. Ye no Kobo Onyambeche school diner wall hono. School diner is hono. Na Rollins time. Improve pavilion be any window, any doors. Until every morning no school for no be no more pon na enjoying ponche ni 7 crime idea.
So
until every day be na problem. We had to renovate that building, put doors and windows and modernize and make it the current one in Onyambeche. This is education that we are talking about. You move from there, you go to Asamai. We haven't done much in Asamai because Asamai has a very beautiful primary school and modern. Their JHS building, a challenge kakra. And of course, we intend to do something in Asamai. Even in their rating, the last time when I went there, teacher for no, maybe on better it's okay. We are looking at two things. We are trying to source, MP is trying to look at something for them in terms of getting some structure near Besifu Farm, or mid-year next year, say Mbaya, we'll just put a small teachers staff quarters for them so that they can have staff room, so that they can have a comfortable and decent place as teachers when so this is something. But you move from Asamai, then you go to Esioko. Esioko, Honorable BDK do time I wet NOC class 1 to class 3 more. That's all. It's been like that till by.
What have we done so
we
far?
have built a 6-unit classroom block for
in addition.
And so now it's a full-fledged school. So at least they have a full-fledged basic school. For the first year, Esioko people register for BC.
Wow.
And these are the things that we are doing. Then you move from Esioko, you go to Lakpan. Lakpan 4 also have a communal spirit. Into Honorable BDK time. And I'm talking about up to 2008 or something. And a community now, yes, or Mubesi or GHS building. In Kakra, no my went me and Yeda. And also had a similar situation with Kobo Kobo. In fact, roofing, no cry, and so be toy, so be titi, any idea. This was a plight we inherited in 2017. As we speak, yes, our building, I'm modernizing, remodeling, come on, new roofing. Aboso I am more than a teacher for any school for a kum. Ya say si teachers got because like my baby one. The closest I know teacher for anything is in Krakan Asamai or Kofodia. And imagine. Ya say si teachers got as among in Lakma. And this is educational. I'm going me and my fa okren kronos na menam so no. Who feel Lakma now call Esifao. Esifao is my village. Now, Esifa school dino. There was a supposed building nearby. Yes, almost. We never found a foundation level. The DHA document were here. You could say get fund. I wrote to get fund the MPDHA get fund for by and special. It's nowhere found in their document. Apparently, Obin and him story. So no, that building was rather supposed to be a building or then time district assembly and Parado no mobile see what a sewer or rather, and for some reason or whatever we don't know, change to Esifal. That is why we're not finding the documents in
Esifal. There was no location, wasn't Esifal. So there was a mismatch, yeah.
Now you share a home ceremony and then contract some so we decided, okay, we can't trace this document. We don't know what the issues are, so let's not touch it. Maybe I want to cry and say, oh yeah, it's like who see from. You name contractor, yeah, sheshemu, yeah, bisa way. Now that's why we don't say so na contractor be able say me project, my GF me say one family so we did a
judgment data. Yeah.
We put down a new classroom block for SFL GHS. Beautiful one, and that one Ghana baby Hamid Mustafa Hamid way. GMPC. Okay. We are so grateful. They took 100% of the funding. Mm-hmm. And you know, GHS, your school under shed and school under tree. SFL was a classic example. They didn't have a place for GHS. They didn't have a place for KG. And if I show you some of the pictures, I don't see how any decent leader with the resources that they have should even allow that to go on. If you have the resources. Because you should be seen to be doing. Hope. We have put a new GHS building there. We have also put a new KG block in SFL. And Chebia KG near now I'm moving in. Then we move further. The next school is Nanabeni, which actually is situated in Sikoko. But the DIFN or Abaimu are able to Nanabeni GHS. But it's in Sikoko. They teach us no Fikophobia number de Bia. In fact, before that, no one so call me GHS. In Tronai ni GHS, Nanabeni in Chomu primary school, they are left to their messes. They either have to go to Kofodia or come all the way to Esifal. And we couldn't let that happen. Into a lobby, a Get Friend project. Even that was before we came to power. In the process of we near the power in 2017. As we speak, you see teachers' quarters among, so that the teachers will be in the community.
And the GHS has also been done.
And the GHS has also been done. And help them. And Chebia almost new lights. We are working on it, but you pay generator kakra the teachers so that the teachers can live there and then teach. You go to Toronto, we haven't done much because I know so a close proximity. So I consider and we have resource challenge. But this is what we have done in education. You move from there and come to the other side, which is from Amanfo going. Samfuano had a GSS block, a KG block, and it's bubu down. The same modern KG you see the same thing with Samfuano. In fact, the same contractor na AS2 na Ukugwa and Samfuano at the same time.
Okay.
So that the people for no bet me school demo papa ako. You move from Samfuano to Ncheno. And Ncheno is also another populated area. We are working together with Ghana Gas. Emma Ncheno for so many new GHS blogger. Yeah, bosso. As we speak, roofing.
Okay.
For Ncheno, so that you be depopulated. Ncheno, yes.
Okay.
Then you move from Ncheno to Chumgwaso. Chumgwaso has a good school already, so there's not much that we've done there. Just after Chumgwaso is Amehi. In fact, there's a popular story.
Chumgwaso. And here bungalow will be in the near future.
They will. After the bungalows there, that like I'm saying, the whole thing is to have every school to have a bungalow.
Let me help you answer this question. There's this text message brought in by Nana Santi, and let me read. It's about 4 of them. Nana Santi says, Mr. Host, please tell Honorable Ken that he's doing really great. I admire him very much, and he has really done well. Knowing him as a colleague teacher at NIFA SHS, I'm not disappointed at all because he has really done well, and I keep on praying for him to succeed. And Nana Santi further says, in education, you have done well. I'm not surprised because you have gone through the ladder of education. He continues. This one, he says, teacher accommodation is inocre. It's really a problem. What are you doing about it? Honorable, I think is really made a lot of contributions. And Nana Santi, Honorable, I can't remember why you are Ogusua or ye am a teacher for and one home or accommodation. He says, Okoman, you are the best. Nana Santi said, on top of issues, Okoman, the pace setter when it comes to radio in their Kwapin Rich. Thank you very much. Nana Santi said, well, we say teacher for a how near, but I'm saying, what the kind aka bebre afa teacher for accommodation ho enti to aso na ye free baby
and them say am me gusu am answer no
yeah
enti accommodation ukwa machine the maybe DC na me cut on the first time na yet time I old teacher but baby I met say time na parents nyina akwa anim no 5/3 and 2/3 5 3/5 and 2/5 no mo can 2/5 what you say
there be
2/5 which say on member school 2 times in a week. Into this year, I almost declare 2/5 now. Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, and now Mondays and Wednesdays. 3/5 Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
2 na kande omafa.
Yeah, lie. Now you know that time, you know, and I will tell you what the road networks. What road network does to the livelihood of Nkofo. Okay, now we call machine between Chumgwaso and machine a slopey. Na san yetro. What moto echia? Moto ni timi bofem. Na teacher ni moto ni nya abofem. Na mu your master no apepa no na so class and na ho fi. And you know you had no more time so to anopa there's due into family wet. This is what the teachers had to go through. And you know we declare 2/5 and 3/5. So school corner the famous teacher for Fufu. Yes, because maybe I want to the last bat of the Okre towns in that area. If you are now Coco.
No, where choba.
There be say a commodium. Onya sebe be a teacher ni a Canadian or person to be a community be I and a no on the fee. It's a small community.
Okay.
So to improve education there, we built a teachers' quarters for them.
Okay.
If I hokwana na honu so semni adienti, that is where we did and technology boa means say ama enokwa ma ebi o me fie. That is where the contractor introduced the automation of water. Ubie into polytank no fem because na sika ni so. Otimi overhead tank ni adienti polytank no 3 ene ade asi fem ene ye harvest all the rain na eba no. And or the pump out so na pump in the more in a sense ubie pipe in the pe na pump na so na a pumping so am nti so na no ye den crossing me no pipe on water and that's where I learned that and I said this is beautiful. Nti we've subsequently been introducing it in our projects and me kwa me fee water problem na there boreholes in 70 and no be na see my me sua o sa amahi ho nti omo no ye see teachers quarters among. And since we built the teachers' quarters, it's changed their life.
It's been 5/5.
5/5. In fact, because it been quite crashing with their friends. Sometimes Obana offers a lawyer friend too much. He crashed with a colleague teacher. No, and that till the weekend. No call. The headmaster is a very good friend of mine. In fact, headmaster now always say, "You see, dining we happen reshuffling by and so on call." Because he's going look or co school and baby or belda. Sorry, supervision and and so this is what we've done. Then you go to former machine, you go to Konko Junction off our left. Then you go to the Usanfo. If you go to the Usanfo, that was where we know what we call student under trees.
Proper one.
And on a litra. There was a big tree there, and the teachers. And I'll look for all these pictures. And you saw you released your last 2020. No, it was in it. Almost in Niase. Pure Indian no musua dia JHS4. Na obi to JHS sa nsuo to a boy, ewiabo a boy, and teachers were there, government teachers. Into one of the first project DDF district sky eba FN DDF assessment near that was one of the first projects I made. You see new classroom block for the JHS4, and it's beautiful. So this is what we have done in education. You move from there, Obasa relatively have a good infrastructure in terms of education, even though maintenance will be here. But you move there to Bawari. Bawari needs a teacher's quarters. The same thing. The teacher's quarters. That was built by DC Abuajiku 4 times. But endorsed, but at least more and say be a teacher for whom. So we went to Bawari to build another one. Bawari 1 or 2 challenges and commission my teacher for them. But we are hoping say by end of this year, dear, at least all the teachers' quarters will be finished. But by already, may born price by end of this year. You bet me a teacher for This is what we are doing in education. We have a challenge in Abineria. Abineria need properly government established school. Where there's a private school, we are looking at what we can do to support them in terms of that education, whether we should go and establish a school there or not. Otariso, your cage in Ibi from Abineria, and I'm drawing them up. Then you go to Krutiase. Krutiase had a teachers' quarter that again was started by DC Abuaje. Kufuor time when we no fee so for the entire 8 years, not a single block or cement touched that building. No. Na nyame adum ye budget for na sisi ye and baby and also by the end of this year teachers will move in. So this is what we have done. You move from Krutiase, then you come to Ukugwa Edukom Nyensi. Almost to KG. We have to put a KG the MP so that the children can have access to KG. On Peja Kaka or Maba Krutiase school. So you see, I took you from Ebru all the way to Aprede, descended assessors are Bonse. Then I've come back, took you to Pepoase, straight through Okrakojo, through Kopemo on Tronine, Sikokofefe, and came back through Esifao, and took you to Sanfuano. And these are the area in Okre. And took you through Sanfuano, through Inchanwa, and Ababesi Krutiase, back to Asinama. This is the legacies of the MPP, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Dr. Baumia, led government with our local MP Honorable Damboche and the District Assembly. And
Honorable
this is what we have done in education. Very few schools have challenges that we will get there. Like I said, is to give hope, to tell you, say, no, what the Juma share and say, we are capable of doing this, and we will give hope to people. Won't mean solve Ghana for problem, education problems all Kenya at a go. But look, having said this, and even me, I'm making education, you've seen the number. I've spent close to 20 minutes on this education. I should tell you that this is the legacy. And the legacy nobody can beat. From the inception of Ekwapem to Ekwapem North to Okre. History, Ebaho, Abayamba, Abayanko. This legacy in education infrastructure, no one can beat. And by the end of the 4-year term, your 2024, I'm sure maybe I'll become.
Honorable, well delivered, well said, and I pray Honorable Daniel Kenneth Ado, any Abarkachi Penny, or Okre, this assembly, and I pray Waba HH and Emu train. Abo no do permanent me no pepe. Yamen sama man for Krichegu, Abefu Facebook so am I. Victor Henry say, God bless you, Nana, for your good work so far. Nana Arek Kono. My regards to my DC. Tell him I'm watching him live from the UK. Nana, I'm saying, Oti, Nana Ray. I say, oh, yeah, feel. Oh, but for Bruce, Bra. I miss Cos Pelele Kaswa, or say, AK, Honorable Howard comes in to us so seriously. Teacher unions are on strike claiming they dislike GS director, but most of them have their children in private schools and joint tutorials. Asemo, regards Honorable Mebisawa comes Honorable Jessina Marigold son and MC Honorable Anita Love, Obo Amisa. Kofi NDC say, good morning. I think it's about time that our wicked president and his vice shall resign. They are becoming more recalcitrant and unwilling to attend to the plight of Ghanaians. Hashtag JDM.
My mama Okre. What has happened? Is that a plight of Ghanaians?
What is happening? Thank you for my greetings to Dr. Peter Obuama Otukono, incoming National General Secretary, and Honorable Mark Tete, incoming Greater Accra Chairman, and Fuad Agbenyezi, incoming Deputy Youth Organizer, Eastern Region and Chairman of Zampofo. He is to be retained. And no, the Banana Are Kono was I'm watching you live from the UK. Yebaha ebin so about or say bright and pemedako or gentle Jack and no ye say accolade bi the amount editum ampa
we ni wa abeka bright no
and Nana Sante say good morning Mr. Host. Good morning to Nana Sante. Adi Diamond, great show. I'm really enjoying it. Greetings to Honorable Kenneth. Nana Sante comes here again. Yes, I think I read this one earlier. And Okoha Monswa or say Adidamo say, please can Honorable tell us about the progress of the Brew Stadium? Yes, Kwame. Everyone Kwame Kofa, Rebecca wants him. Honorable
work is ongoing.
Don Pablo watching you live from Manchester, manager. Please tell Honorable Kenneth I'm happy for his good works. Oh, come on. I'm happy for his good works and I call him God Almighty bless him. Nana Kwame in Paris said, great man, this is a young, energetic DC from Okre. We're proud of you. Ask the K24, our next MP. Jinyami, your enemies are not God. You have paid your dues. Go high, DK. But as I said, the energetic one, the infinite possibilities man. We pray for God's protection and more ideas for you to continue the good works. DK 24. 24 count. DK and 24 count.
Minimum. And then my gentle Jack.
And at DK 24. Anyway, you're back to education. You're the best in the Mimsa say. Sanya me koswo kremamu nyina. Me when you say Kate Bumbimanya, a certain tertiary institution in Okre.
Oh yes. Idea.
Agenda 111. I think say we are good.
Look, I can say this. I don't know say but I can say this.
Okay.
Okuga Hene.
Yo.
Who is the current acting president of the Nifa divisional
division of the Kwapem traditional area.
Yes. Yeah. Were 80 acres of land. And I'm using this platform.
Okay.
Purposely for tertiary institution.
Wow.
And we are thinking of nursing because you pay this brofo 7 year day no. You pay something technical, things that give real job. Into BR, it could be private, could be government side, government per se or training as I say or I go so. Yami Adam, your vocational technical institution, yeah, shom TVT, a brew hine, on my 50 acres of land for a new TVT. So I tell you that, okay, we have wonderful chiefs. Into our plan, and that's what we are doing our special planning. Into our land for a nursing college.
Okay, in case anybody
want to partner,
the assembly is ready with land.
Central government, say central government say that crime may be ano or baby no wakako see nursing school for your assassin will 80 acres of land. And I have for be we say no assassin say mo pesia ye be mamo mo pesia ye be mamo
enti ye ka say we ohini bi na so person me assassin bia assembly na bi na pono to safre honorable no meje no fakra tanto so assembly no say na ba bibia no aban anasa nkronkron bi ba person boboy ya na ya boy ho yo ensase dada people say nyina honorable ni nyina e dey ato dada. That sounds very good. And open ye na Kwame Hineku ye ebru hini asese ono so otu anamo kese etisa na obo nchirima nana Kwame Okugwa adukro hini eduko nana opese kunadu nana opese kunadu Okugwa hini ani Okugwa hini
oye Okugwa oni ni the acting president of the Nifa
traditional
division.
Okay, that's fine. And no pe also ye da wase yanya ntese bibi na nana sante ne kasa onyaya anka Konfanoche university bi abisa nana emisasa anye bia sa akwanya no ho a
this is some nya but like I'm saying said university din e to so the different matter. It is the content of
just so be for to am ye dia enti anu nana nchirem kakra na se yekokumasi a ya yenyi achire kokumasi na asanteman ede konfanoche ni kwapmaka
waka media che papa ebi kwa na ebetime efi sa foto na se
Kwame Imperial details no
ebetime efi sa foto na se na ya efi asisi ye dan kaka because you see aban obo ho a yesi dan no yesi mienu miensa na yesi aban for school for beguma aban enyedin but to be aban ya resource ya ehu recent challenges ya way na sika semu na aba fem kaka
hono be sponsor nkola wo okrema mo se obi ba obono modern ne esi bia ye no ye nkrata bi na in that matter ye sponsor wo bia ba be chade ba be ye next ba be ye wo ye district sa sponsorship no na district bi ye anye bia wo ba ye wa hwes a hono.
Yes, for MZ we call the brand new aba.
Okay.
Okre district September last year.
Okay.
You launched what we call our sanitation agenda. And a friend clean your environment campaign. Now, medical catchers there and stop guard. A holistic way able to idea na sustainable affable. Your lunches are project no. Your idea miensa a ye disi eno so. Baako a sensitization and enforcement of law.
Say ebecheche machire wo mo. Me awe say on be je no pepe ne.
Na why acheche mu nyina ewie chire na when this wa na samansama afo so mu a and de yen obi ne kumantwi. Na say me hu say samansama afo no mu twa nkofo ma pa mo ya de. Emma ubeba na we so and yekoye. See the aim no is not to prosecute people. The aim say sane ema mu ha ete. The second content no to create a spirit of competition. Now, I invoke more intensive communal labor. How are you doing that? Into a sanitation league.
A cool and
sanitation league on electoral areas. So we have 21 electoral areas. Rank assembly member dear and me, I told them in my general assembly, league results naba. Who final report. The man sent truffle.
Be breaking.
We're breaking. Now, you be who the cleanest electoral area to the dirtiest electoral area. 21 of them.
Okay.
You know near or town by town. Town by town, no sebi need your man and I know him for the day anymore. Into Krobia so you be who the cleanest town to the dirtiest town. Into Saudi way there. Any who say even though Chrome Betmania Krobi Mana Chronomute, and so now school 4 Bimu headmasters faded that one share now because in Colana see a chomo, a huniene, a hunter. Into Yasan group another area. What is there? Schools. Schools, no, you have 2 categories. You have the basic school and then the senior high schools.
Okay.
So the basic schools, no, and also about 35. The cleanest basic school to the dirtiest basic school. Then we have the senior high school. You have 4 senior high schools. That is the Ebrio Technical Vocational Institute. And then we have the Nifan Senior High School. We have the Educom Presby Senior High Technical School. And then we have the JG No Vocational Technical School.
Okay.
And also, Yabera. So we are going to have the cleanest senior high school to the dirtiest senior high school. The cleanest basic school to the dirtiest basic school. And then we have the cleanest town to the dirtiest town. And then the cleanest electoral area to the dirtiest electoral area.
There are 4 categories, yeah.
Yes. Now say we electoral area na way I won't say assembly on board home. Unit committee on board home. But we bet me aba say a chrono bet me edi first. Now so be a chrono muano your electoral area baby to say do come your 4 electoral areas. Inti kro educom bet me aya there because be a 2 electoral area be or 3 electoral area be abo modern. Now cover all back. But
but on the ground no. You have work to do.
That is what we want to do. Now the pressure to your unit committee for so assembly members for so and then man to for about.
We don't see any amount from sensitizer of Okoman Kasa.
Oh yes,
thank us for TSM.
Yeah, I did that. Yes, started from last year. In fact, the member of parliament himself, Eddie, we came to a brew. You near brew for the Kasai, you call Deu, you call Ukugwa, you call Dukro, Pred, MP and Kasa to show you how important we are taking the sanitation. He was part of it. The pictures are there. He was standing on Kasai.
So this
is what we are doing. Now, the third aspect is the sustainability, and that's where people hadn't looked at. You say, Ubetmenya a set of sanitation health officers are omo ye juma pa committed and all that. And chene a transfer na for fraba. No so be a obeba na ho keka no fem na fe ni awaye na aba fem. And chene inti the sustainability of it. And I feel so musa. Shokri nyina na be a sanitation health officers or best 11. How do they manage that? As we speak, the third component was to sponsor indigenes of Okre to the school of hygiene to go through training and education
and come back
and impact in Okre. As we speak, we did a selection process. 13 people have qualified. They applied for the school. The school admission fee. We have paid for the admission fee. Each person is 3,160
times 13
per person per semester.
Okay.
Yeah,
times 13. Second semester so be
Second semester be to.
And yes, someone kakra stipend kakra some ho.
Se see the stipends in count.
Okay. I will follow na
yes, ankra organization etisasem ye be bo hu de room. Just to make sure this in Colorado or money in Kohan.
And money in time school.
Yeah, they are not support Kakao made me able show this to Tassin. Near the almost stipends near the Ankabe boy and pa. This in Colorado.
However, to us, so ye kasa ye can't say no. You see, baby, Dr. Kwaji Agrikai said education there is the best thing to do, and especially when there's a girl child. Who training a boy and impact society. At there, assembly na ye no. Manyaw tie da na em de say honorable aka bia bi sia moye sorry teacher emaku mumnya affordable na mumfanko say 1,000 kra honorable yetie yen asumasi maku yese je na se nkora no bia benya even 1 Ghana kra fa mom na chom say tawmachi na ankra amoye nwuma ne ade san kwada yi omukoi onomo beba abeboa enti ye be stress enmanim ya Methodist for Presby any Pentecost near the boy. Sadly, we know immediately. I'm talking to Honorable, and it's our best sanctioner. They should make you an ambassador for that project. Now we hear child evangelism near the end. I sort for uniform language, so you can go in there and tell them, say, this is what we must do. Na atimia boa ama enyuma omu ye nkodano enya gari no ni kakra no mani akotan adisunya ene kom ope book ope pen na wunya. But I think the assembly has done a leadership idea. Look, sanitation, honorable, to us for you. But before I become, I kind message me na ya does do. As I listen to wisdom, his communication skills like father, like son. Indeed, you have really replaced your father, Honorable Damboche. You are indeed an inspiration for the youth in Okre. Go DK, if not DK, who else? DK24 is a movement. I don't know. Madiko di, I don't know. That may be I know. I don't know. Don't worry. Yenimu no pa. Yes, so can I hear him and you may and you better not quite. DK24 though. I feel about what I just say. I feel already 24 years. Yet I see. And I can't very broad this one. Nana Scientist says, Okra Institute of Technology. Wonderful. That's what somebody was suggesting. And Nana Scientist said, I'm happy to hear this from Honorable Ken. It's a laudable idea. As soon as Nana Kwabno says, good morning, good job done, Honorable. We, the teachers of Asaman, are really suffering under sun and when it's raining. It's very serious. The teachers are under Patasi. I think it's something work in progress. I think work in progress. That is good. Nana Sani said, I was thinking the assembly can establish an internal scholarship purposely to support a brilliant but needy student, just for us to produce more of Honorable Kenneth Ado in the Okre district. It's something I think he's considering is already work in progress. Asunaba Nana Kwabena says, please tell Honorable to work on Osei's medical support in his office. He's really suffering a lot. I think Osei. Can you throw more light on it?
Okay.
Nana Asunaba sending him a number your message with him now. Well, okay, I think Honorable say they can relate. And I'm sure it's something they will look at again. And James Honorable say, and Honorable messages about in education. You have done well. I'm not surprised because you have gone through. I think the messages trickling in speaks loads about the kind of work you're doing. But the K24,
on the sanitation
it's a movement.
On the sanitation.
Honorable goes history.
Third component American. Now you see, we wanted Nkolanu to have a certain mentality.
Okay.
So we met them. You know, my folks share together with them. And they actually my friends say, "Hey, on mine sika dia ba Ghana for sika ye chef and woman as okay.
Come the ben puntu
no. And ya fabi e de ma omo.
Timo show
no
mo
no e de call. Nti awofo no so should play a role. No mo nhwe so mo man ko school no ba ko sua de. Ya wo mienu bi wo mu amensa omo kwa de omo yen koloma nyi. Bako is as old as me, my classmate. Ono so abobra no committed to community engagement say opportunity whereby look one ferry. He applied. Now I wanted to be part of the panel, so I was sitting on the panel when he came. Because I mean him say, I say, hey, and that's a shame crying. You are talking about Obia, he's in his early 40s. And also Obeko school. Abeboa sanitation. It encouraged me. And I want to thank Eyifono the principal and in the board for School of Hygiene. I am so grateful. We had to go and get because that on no crisis no upper age category but also your avenue for mature students into be consider another person also about 35 years and also so those two people we added them initially let's say funny pattern yes yeah my 4
that's wonderful
let's say funny pattern na ni pattern no unim say bibia so we make sure that we are allocating 4 for females and 6 for male because of gender near there. And we stuck to it until 4 in ma and 6 in mema. And sa nipa mienu o manyi mienu e bae. And you don't can 12. Then when they did the assessment and interview, they realized that 10 no up to the 10th position no. Na nipa mienu bi so boss pa. Now it will be difficult to say okay, unim za anka school di anka be tene aka se mutu ni nyamo ye 10 mo di bracket. Now the 11th person be 12th position. Now my bracket, yes we see a penny per 10. Nipa 10 or 10 for no so new about bracket.
Automatically there's an 11th person.
No, just yeah or 210 for. And to be fair, I didn't want them to lose out. So I added that share management. Say, Mr. 2 mature students na on account 12. You have 10th, 2 person back on come. Now and yeah 30. And then I could do 13.
Yeah.
And sikani ho. But we feel that this is an investment that is worth it. And nothing extra say NGOs for because sanitation is key. We're also passionate about sanitation because the district and we want to create it into a tourism hub. We invite in conform about
yeah.
And we want to show to the world say okay, tourism agenda na can we mean it. And everything that we do, we are mindful of a tourism. Even in our farming, in our planting, in our education, in our sanitation, in our religiosity, and we want to have some tourism embedded in it. And gradually, Dubai, it won't take 4 years. It will take 5 years, but we will get there. What is important is you better the foundation.
I want to see a certain DK24 want to see Okrewaz is on retirement, and then all the foundations they laid are coming to play. Akodebia ebe wono kra in the near future ye tour guide but see from pa no chiro okraba ko sem ne baby abetimi akoni ade.
That is total tourism.
That's your satisfaction.
That is my satisfaction. I want to see the young people
taking charge
who see her, and they will make a living out of it.
That's right.
That is a side job.
Yeah.
Who see her, anybody at least apart from 16, 17 years
to tell you the story
should be able
of
to tell you the story.
Even me call Buti Falls na akwada na pon sukua se ne yeken na ono maba na hwe mafra no mo chiro for no ho abakosem ne ade. Just as I said, in the future my retirement na me nam kra na appointments papa na that room and I think it's a step in the right direction. We say okay, I think yes. He's already have this one. It's more picking number, the boy. More picking number. I'm saying honorable crap pick. But Yamra sports immediately because sports and in your sports and so honorable.
Yes.
I could go any the woman tesas to the same temono.
Yes.
Manyan and and cano papa some year astrote for. Now I'm right say almost 2 money and you're be more honorable. What are we doing?
That is not factual. Okay.
What is it?
That is not factual.
What is it?
I don't know where you got this info from.
Oh, that's my work. Intelligence gathering.
I cannot confirm.
Okay.
We want to do a number of things.
Okay.
Yeah. Assessment of fields are and its usage. The first one started April. The first was to have a one center shop for all sporting activities. Your parks near all Kenya and Kitten, apart from Dew Sports Stadium. And Dew Sports Stadium also purely dedicated for football. And if you be some penny for now, MP Akamwa Sama Namia Drum, as we speak there, the youngsters for penny for Amayati because we want them to hand over. Because a private no, and American,
okay.
But we have requested there should be some documentations like you're saying, and we are going to intensify that. So by the end of the day, I need proper documentation and proper handing over.
Okay.
To
they
the
take full charge of it. Yeah.
Then once we take full charge of it, then the Sports Council can take over and see to some of these developments at Air Coso. But in the interim, no, we needed an athletics over. The whole okre, unya paka, ubetime to America also. As you won't conform to America, pa. Yes, and I'm making. Yeah, me
disappointed athlete.
What I say? Inti, we wanted that. Yeah, baby, ebetime about basketball. Oko edu come edu take all. And also too close to their school. Did there be any problem? Make me say, me volleyball activity. Just have a China school pong, and I tell you, and the inconveniences, and sometimes very empty.
Now,
but where we can play volleyball, basketball, handball in a one stop, where we can run, and then play soccer as well. The park and that purpose was a brew. So it's not because you pay bill as someone and pay baby as in the bow. It is because that is a field that fitted. But what I said, into Yamia Dom, like you said, AI can't cover in some secure challenge can conform. Every park is a classic example. There were funding issues, a way contractor challenge. Yamia Dom contractor and waba. And most sports department, mama son that. Then you can have boy a chi blue pack. Then maybe say no come out for. So go ahead, Ejuma Koso.
In fact, me kwa na say me kwa Bijan house. Na na me name say no kwa na park. Me ba mu say retaining walls akesam. What is this? No be so. A blue park no. It me ba manim no. Na mu say oh ni atwa na flat. Cost. I think say yesterday was the first time my
yes, and you see this is a good work here. Yeba be athletic over home.
Okay.
To America.
Okay.
Ne abo ball.
Okay.
Ne abo basketball.
Volley,
ne abo volley. Ne abo handball. Nti ho e multi-purpose sports complex.
Okay.
Yes. MP so aka. Say AstroTurf e course AstroTurf no. Na sebe o your sono a. Na ye cha de na wanya bi dia. Send de na wo your sono. Nti ono so wanya bi. Na emom na bebia esese ye de call. Ne ye hwe and I am say AstroTurf na ye park eso na ye kese mini park ne ade
e da kwan ho so wa macaroni e
da kwan ho so ma ye
e be
take decision but baby how can no e too active a park for the pressure of AstroTurf.
Okay.
Nti e be ni ye de but menjini say one ye the AstroTurf no be ko.
Okay.
Not for any reason but e too active. Look, open the whole okre. Park is active, a bobo so pa. Yes, our park. The way we go United.
Okay.
And it's lovely. Sometimes me park my car opposite to another show almost very young, active young guys. You AstroTurf no and say pressure war. Until once a while no, me say GNE na cooperative at some way. We are cooperative and Yami Adam ye a. Ebejim kakra na waba Okoman.
I only also we have Ebejim kakra. Some and Crawford said the way this man is marketing okay.
Oh wait. Me the example when I want to make a win-win for me no because me I share review no me say there be okre beba ha na na views no cost.
Oh as I said it's a win-win thing.
You know so you see na yaye until we have looking at it and I cannot tell you say in fact, me nim say me mo ankasa say na okay yes say we are the boys so na etibibi chair me.
Oh, and never be ma. Na say Abidjan house no say me call.
Yamiadom by next week there. We will see the beginning of a construction of an AstroTurf in Okre.
Okay.
But I won't tell you where.
Oh, honorable.
I won't tell you.
Break it here.
I will not.
We are friends.
We are
not brothers.
Please
break it here.
I won't. But at least what kind there. But the way Uga United Park, and they're very active park, very, very, very active park. Now, you know, maintenance issues in some area. Now, me, I don't know, yeah, share what we can do. Well, now, yeah, quite a yeah, be more near there. We can look at it.
Okay. Message be about Nana Asante. Again, it says, for tourism, Honorable Ken has done marvelously well. Kofi Asante says, good morning, Okoman. My greetings to my able chief. I'm listening from Amanfro. Nana Sante again. He says, the way he has marketed okra in Ghana, I'm really proud of him. Nana Sante again. Can't we have something like Okra United FC at least to harness more talent? Also, make me at team Akawana.
Yeah, make me at team. As we speak, yeah, well, teams are about second division, and Okra Stars are about second division. There's a team in Amanfro, almost about second division. I think, and no, Nasema for this year, almost second division. I think about 2 or 3 teams are Okra, almost about second division. The aim was to get a premier team, under Division 1. Near what the youngsters were proud of, and Kolana, it's me share, and China dreams by. But some of this Nyamano, private oriented. I buy sick a seminal sakakra to do a major investment. But we can do for send park where you money at the it should attract in Kofi here. Nti ya or mpanyinfo bi wono betimi akomute abom. Na some of these small teams see ya pet talents bi ne aka bom na enya team ana ya koto team bi ewo Premier League ne mo deda. Na ya betimi assistant din no na ya. Those are the things we can do. Enya dey ahoden beta eche. But some of these things are private ventures. Enya buying and take football team. A buying team ne national teams no. Name so private we can do that.
That's fine.
But what we are going to do, I have not been able to do because now your focus was the idea from our foundation. No, who did who agro, who see that now the foundation who agro pay. One way out and that's a baby boo. It's now focusing here on Yaman setting up things now. Say the okay 4 years. Next year, near 5 years, near Queen. And it's breaking. You could say I planning there. But we're going to start the first ever league in Okre. A community league in Okre. Now community league I Okre. Yeah, the athletics are coming. So we are going to start, we are going to organize, and yet selective. We are going to organize over 50 communities. In Keten we are going to have over 50 community teams. Now, yeah, the athletics, 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, and 800 meters back home. Near the 4x100 and 4x1 account. So, yeah, before you have match centers, before you have born, you have 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters, 800 meters, 4x100 and 4x400. Near the Biano and Sanabo and Abba. Because we are over focusing on football. Me, I belong to the lesser known sports. I'm a member of the Ghana Volleyball Association. Which is the FIFA, the GFA version of volleyball. So I'm a member of volleyball. I'm the regional chairman for Ghana Volleyball Association in the Eastern region.
It's my microphone, yeah.
I belong to the lesser known sports. I will be very held guilty and Kofi will roast me if I continue to just do football.
Neglecting the
other sports.
Okay.
And that is why the athletics come to unearth a lot of talents. I did athletics. I used to a triple jump. And I at the university, Miri 16.9, almost 17 years.
Wow.
I was the second best Gusa champion. The whole University of Ghana, I was best. I held that office for 4 years. My guy we heard Adam. Honorary champion on level 100 in Miko 2. I held it for 4 years. So I'm a sportsman through and through. Beyond volleyball, me ball handball, kakra. Football and I'm ball because football.
Watch the sports also.
Yes. And I became a volleyball coach. In fact, I'm the first volleyball coach in so many years. I'm a fair North zone. The first time I did second. Second time I was first. Me few or no to be called order.
Now no crime some you mamu here when
but you know say anyame adom omompa bonti responsibilities are doors.
I'm saying so before now who crack
and see sometimes that's what they say and that is the problem. Even my friends see my main first akwanya we sometimes mo bompa mo mbo bi man nkofo ananka ye wo bre a bia me teacher ni mapon 3 o'clock me nko ba bia betimi ato nse didi ye betimi abon komo bia wo ye adon kwa menya kwan aba ne ade sesi ano me ankasa kwa me ndeme ho. I am telling you, the day I me to me badin, Me naming ceremony. That day I was touring with my MP. Into naming no matter my, but they did the naming ceremony in my absence. And this is me, my Kasa.
That's how.
That is. I want people to see. Yeah, bra bonus is yeah, more minor. And that year to me, but you know. Sada no.
Now me
year project be I say many MP kwa pro. E kwa hwe because na problem. Yeah, road praise be near project. Me buy any a 2 din na wiem beto refreshment. Eso me na me to me bad din.
Oh.
Enti me share menu anom.
Omonte ase.
Ese se omonte ase ma me. Se omo pemi yie na adwuma na ye de ahye me nsa as a DC or
credit. Woti wanim ti omanima.
Wanim ti omanima. Omonte ase se nyema bi bribi wo ho ma nya. Enye boapayo. Me anka se to bi mabusuamu ayie. Mintimi nko no so na me na mo bi ayi ase. Because I nipa na expect say DC ba me ohini bi afahye bi ase. Me year masters, I had to defer my course because the day I made my final exam, sat down, na ye edu chrome deba ojua. 2 things. You either write your exams or you come to Educom Deba. I had to come to Educom Deba. Because we can add this who exams if I am money here, Sabre, but accountable to the people of Educom and okay. Near why year, near obey when this do. Into exam, I had to defer that program for a year. Well, into my seminar, my sports fraternity, my friends, my colleague teachers, a juma amodia shemin sano. Semi di ho agro me gu manim ase gu mu nya anim ase ye be gu okrenye anim ase but you have hope and faith in me mom pai na nyankopon ma ya hoden na ye nya brilliant me ye adwuma once a while ebrebe mu na ye hia ye betime hia but me shem we have a work to do there's a charge that I have to keep and I
obi ha try brem wa say ohima wo pepa ye methodist him Matters him 578.
Yes.
And also favorite pie the second stanza no.
Yes.
To serve my present age, my calling to fulfill.
Yes.
Then you know check it over one. But obi di bibia ba mama come on or say, please tell Honorable DC to also consider that Manfro Park. And Amanfro for say
Amanfro. Yes, Amanfro Park. And Kakaka said that me call her power very good footballer. I bet team when I'm a cancer Amanfro so idea. And I've said that we are going to have a teachers recreation center in Amanfro.
Okay.
Into that area, including the park, will be considered.
Okay.
But like I said, Kaka is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwame Asamoah and Suduya Abba also kindly published the philanthropist who donated land valued at 1.4 million Ghana cedis towards the Agenda 111 project in the Delhi's in order to motivate others to emulate. Your delivery is perfect.
We shall do that. We're taking notice of it.
Okay.
We don't fail to honor him anytime. In fact, the street back to Nidinso.
Wonderful.
I Dr. Kumi Street.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And we'll do more to promote his name and make sure say his legacy, his goodwill
is preserved.
And is preserved.
Thank you very much. Honorable, you share your secretism. You die na.
Okredi enyehu.
Okay.
Enyamia oya dey petty crime. Say obi budan area o TV ni nketenkete I mean zero but overall there okay it's been safe, it is calm. Our police patrol, look, maybe this I have value policemen sometimes we take our men in the police uniform for granted, but I salute them today. My policemen in Okre and in the division and the region and district. Look, I have witnessed police patrol. Omako patrol and nume upon besa anopa 3:34. Omo point an emergency abani from 6 a.m. Almost twice I've seen this constantly.
As I said, Chairman.
And as a friend to some police officers. Ebi am enamfo. Many of them come and you see ultimately who no nim kwa who say akwa would die ache. And sometimes okay police for nusa the same police for no driver for no one Ebi has to patrol and then come back and drive in the day for the normal police routine. And there are 2 drivers. But what I say, so our policemen are doing so well. Oh, kakra ba kumienu bi betimi aye bibia ye nipa.
But on the whole,
look, we should salute our policemen.
Honorable, there were certain police installations before Okay. Now say can
Yes.
Give us update on that one.
It's a patrol. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about police training. Be and maybe
Yes.
I mean, some who still Ghana police.
Yes.
Tell
Okay. Yeah. One of our tourist sites. Yeah, we are also looking at promoting security tourism, and baby, tourism will be as I said, security banging. In Ghana police approaching, say, "Omo pe baby, no mo shooting range training ewo hunya. But omo ba no mo ko. So the district collaborated, and I want to thank Achamatin, Edikufor, Nana Pred the Hene, or no, I pray the Insa Senya Shen Insa, and Edikufor ne ohon. Achamatin waterfalls on. Now assembly no so community no asase kakra ewo ho. Any edi kakra momo to establish a counter-terrorism training center in Okre. And it's the first school properly established in Ghana.
By the police service.
By the police service.
Apart from their normal training center, no.
Into almost training now on a soldier for training.
No, almost best in the bus back.
Obana Navy. I said soldier for and they train all sort of. They train police for Kasa. They train for immigration for. They train other people
for counter-terrorism.
For counter-terrorism.
Wow.
And it's amazing.
It's amazing. Buses in about 5 of them. Not bad.
Commander Dalmano, Chief Soup. Hey, see, I said increasing the title. I mean, Chief Fachemi. I do fear him. Very, very committed man. Very, and you see, the wonderful thing normally is they do community policing, community engagement. Oh yeah, not coming to no Kasa, no more engagement. Yes, and they talk. They go one-on-one with them to teach them threats of identified terrorists, how to deal with them, how to manage crime, how to almost and the
community is and
if you go to Achamati, they've done so well for the community. In fact, now they are even helping us to support one of the school, Kwesidiaka, challenge be on here. And I didn't talk about Achamati school. Make no here. Oko Achamati now law requiring cohort because you should be the Corvette. You buy a acquire Corvette or and ya crossing a truck crying kakra. Emma see a car no it's me fat Corvette and so. Quine ye send a peddy, but at least it's me aye. Any ye see school down Achamati. And Achamati is a crew at 10 home. We are building up a 6-unit classroom block in Achamati. Okoman school now omode nkanchen dan and abobom and you see when we do all this we release the first edition in 2020. We'll release the next edition of our magazine and project again in 2024, of course, towards the election. And you see some of these things real time. But what I do is updates. Into better I'm flow to the team, media team near so okay near the better at least so can progress. Who follow can follow and progressively see what is happening. Okay, and that's why I'm saying the justification for decentralization, hence creation of districts, okay, is a case study and a vindication to His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Vice Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Wonderful delivery, and I pay Honorable Kenneth Daniel Addo and needing Komoi. Na ose ene universities ahodo suapon ahodo mo pebebi mo pedicity assembly bi steady ni ntie hu hia say yetimi eti district fufura na municipality fufuro and a region fufura mo mefokre na ene mo form ko mo bibia na obi say what you are saying in relation to your friends, some of us were thinking in fact you have left us, but now on behalf of all of them we accept your position now and will forever pray for you. Coming from Nana Sante. And Nyame Asamoah, Mr. Asamoah Nyame, the best of the first senior high school, listening to your delivery. I'm highly impressed. Hey, maybe Papa don't know.
Look, a lot of ideas, a lot of encouragement.
That's right. Oh, Mr. Nyame Asamoah, also a great man that I know. Honorable, yes, form, but the best feminine. You share comments, Kakra.
Yeah.
Yes, a crapim more. Also, on Tia, say, open a creme more. And what's I'm saying? Yes, a crapim minimal. Yes, so say, open now, they just say, okay, minimal now. Whatever, a brew market has any again. But what's the latest on it? Where are we heading? Make a crapim central market, maybe. And what's I'm to say?
let me correct the impression. I have never for once said, Mempene equipment more. And you're not correct.
Okay, I say.
There was a proposal to jointly share the profits of the market. Listen carefully. And I said no.
Process never bad.
Yes, because it's in Okre. Everyone who wants to come and do the development is welcome in Okre. But na first one, Okre District Assembly, and Okre for there. Sana mansi ya ye no. Say ye ade ewo kwamoso a. Ye mfa ye friend no ekuapem mall ewo kwamoso a. Ye mfa ehun mfa so no embre Okre for because ye friend ekuapem. But what you say? Ekuapem ni one broad big traditional area. Paramount in Saum eka ho.
And a bachi chichim.
In Saum, yes, eka ho. Ekuapem North eka ho. Ekuapem South eka ho. And Okre nso abeka ho.
But manya nti ekra another intelligence that may be Ekuapem Central is in the offering. Yeni komo.
Oh. Nti yen mensi ni aban mensi. And ye what the traditional boundaries big Ekuapem. Nti nananom ahemfo ni ade ye bibia yeni ho asem. But what I say? Nemum esom faso no as a me managing district. I have to look out for my IGF. Now then ebe ade o mi kuro mu dia o se me ne district.
IGF na say opa say internally generated funding. Sika ono so na important person so kakro benya dia bo na ho bra. Enti enentina wo se wonte Ekuapem more na say.
No, man kasa. Na me child. I have not name crowd there. We have not discussed name. Nobody has discussed name.
Enti
2. The Brew Market is for Okre District Assembly.
You want to
I have 100% control over the Brew Market and ownership as a district assembly. What is that?
But we are your friend is saying in terms of proximity, maybe a sino. Now, I know we don't have any doubt where the way a demarcation here they connect or direct. But beautiful say
what
that
is the name of the market?
Why
do you want to change? I don't know. I say Brew din era. It's a Brew Market.
Okay, now and so I say maybe I come here no nya be bom na the funding near the
Mbomo, it is a Brew Market. The name of a
Brew free baby describe shame yeah onya process
it's a Brew Market. Look, name everywhere is not negotiable and I will not kid about it. Mean play our Opa makwesi buru ni mfa ni sika mbra it's a Brew Market. Opa ma obi mfi Kumasi mfa ni sika mbra it's a Brew Market.
To me am tie kwa sika be shame a Brew Market.
It's a Brew Market. We will not change the name. It doesn't matter. Name doesn't.
Bia na omususu se bia BBC ye bi enti bia edin no mo ye na for a certain unity.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's a Brew Market. Now then, as in my friend, as in my market. I didn't friend Okre Market.
There be opportunities now.
No, I didn't friend Okre. I didn't also your friend Adosu. I didn't friend Adosu Market. I didn't friend Ekuapem Market. So we are all over and some for about Kofodu about so many of you about. I didn't friend Ekuapem Market. Any friend Adosu Market.
So it's not negotiable.
And you me bereso na my best study. That is one.
It's not negotiable.
Agenda.
It's not negotiable.
It's not negotiable. It's a Brew Market, and it will remain a Brew Market. So mechi obi fufu ba be send and asem.
But wo pen so dey
a Brew Market.
Na the K24 you crack
a Brew Market.
Anyway, interestingly, but I wanted
to
play.
And that's a plan.
But he was thinking, say, mo discover me for name the crown to chain. Baby, I be see no, ube here me cry mini market to
but you know we had a plan. I told you COVID delayed that. Yeah, you can't say yeah, who are doing so you. We were ready as far back as 2019. Over market women or no, I will show you letters that we wrote to them, meetings that we had with them. Me cry be a me choma no move say, hey Nadia, why did we break this place? We were ready as far back as 2019. My catcher say, district na ye board in parliament. Na ye who say akọ, na ye nim say ye ba benya district. Yet a district implementation committee. Yes, ye ho as Okrefo. Kone come for the district a day ache. Any o kandini dambotwa odi anim. Intini a plan
smakro.
Yes. No konsua onya or the ba.
Thank you.
Or the bibi papa ba. Intini a boy ho. And me, I was a facilitator of the district implementation committee. What I say? And look, let me even say this. Now me my corporate say me person me MC we crap no for.
Oh.
Yes. And I me papa Dambochi. Sana no minim so nim ni eba. And I say me nua me ba. Okrefo na this abu ajedi or your kreni. Ye feel NDC for by Jojo Parado Subedi or your crini. On Jindi Power say in terms of distribution and equitable and fair, even the constitution talk about the regional balance. It will be fair, and I say Yebem Sama or ni Asam be DMC in a crapem no. 3 times continuous.
Yeah.
Until it is obvious, no matter
your credentials, your clarity,
consideration, no. Constitution is it should be regional balance, ethnic balance, and all that. In Tebe ya meba, me na me di wechi, twin sign. Bisa omo, na me twin sign. Any nya de ahode kota. Honorable Dennis Abuajechi. And na yeboa na nyame adom omampani feel say na hoode na se ko baby foforo. And ode ne call ho, and ode foforo so aba nya yeta nechi. But what I say. Inti na me so me we ni say adu hu say America akodi MC. That same and so I do the boy crapim no far and okrefo so the eba.
And a double action.
Yeah.
Do any double action?
And a so na yaka echi. Into obi a onu obi ko unse ye ko 4x4 100. No beje baton first no di anim. Or when the pace oko. Wa wo beje baton na odi echi no. Oni ne ko sa pace na obewe. Into wo ne no so onya akoma foforo ka ho
double action
o triple o America na wo be ben no na mo bend the last curve na at least o na wo dey beat no and that is what we are doing in Okre ne akachi papa ne akwan nyina anye na ofi edukrom to Kofodua enfuturo ni etutu in fact udu insutem to kobo na ontimi nkwese o tobo ase e bon kese bi da ho amanfro tinkon na omuhu ko ta da na ye mfutu kwan asema kuti ase mfutu kwan etwa men kaye ya mia menua pani Jude asema kuti ase kwan yenti o de moto konya accident wo ho a ankasebe ankoye didem na asaman to lakpa to achichisu agevenya kwan omuhu ko ta da na communities bebe na electricity ni ho today as I speak we have just about 8 to 11 communities per hour money electricity. Okay. Look, there is school feeding here, not school feeding program. No, it was in about 9 schools or so. We have increased school feeding to 28 schools.
Wow.
In Okre. Wow. We have chip compounds. Yeah, Sibia kan Achebia Abemu. Lord Quine and baby are in Okre now. Electricity has been extended to so many communities. Well, so this is the story of Okre. Look, can. The state farms, Okakojo state farms, for over 50 years plus, na gu. Okay, just say by Rollinsbury near the end of Chucha Mobia and First State Farm, yeah, just like Kwamosuegui. Under Okre, district, you know, one of the things we know is sustainable resource. No, okay, Obe Kuapima, and me Yedua Mepa, and nothing at Kwamosu State Farms, which include Okakojo. We have resuscitated Okakojo State Farms. And as we talk, 50 acres of oil palm, and we are hoping by next year it will start fruiting. Look, me Chemuhana Mihusa project now. I feel fulfilled. In conform Martin and Maba, over close to 90 from the beginning were employed to work on the state farm, and we gave them some stipends. Sesi and I do maintenance, it's Ateso. But people are working, and we have brought back Okakojo State Farms. It's a legacy of a district. In future, yebenya oil production bia omo mo kedebi. Near the one babesi was masa. Your 50 acres of oil palm for your base for ngo processing braha. Now top men around in. These are the things we are doing. We are trying to see one day so one factory yenye be answer. But nyamiadom yegusua ye lobbying. And also enam council eba. So the district na yeba no. There's a lot of legacies. Look, Omampeni the project we are planting for export and rural development. Paid. Now planting for export and rural development by people NTS here. you can factories, you can resources, you can way. Look, on my name, Kenya, Ghana, Akanya, Bebreno, it's one thing, and one thing only. We are not a producing country. And to be big a crabby sound, na Kenya, kese. Everybody knows that the whole world is in trouble. Depreciation is not Ghana alone. UK is, now you had the UK Prime Minister. Even Obama statement and saying, talking about America and saying COVID and Ukraine-Russia war is to be blamed. And everybody cannot run away from the facts here. Now, so, ye who say, SSA ye chichiri on my Ghana, na ye down kwam mebino, yen so be siwa international world na, and kanye kese no, on Mampeni say he wants to industrialize this country. Look, industrialization will not be achieved in 4 years or 8 years. Because factories are necessary to come and come and breast on the idea. No, you are saying in na any a ton in na any DBA and sorry any idea. And over the period, successive governments are baby and new what for industrialization as an agenda. Sign ye me won. Oh yeah, na insuransu ni ye hu ni sesi anti Ghana for nti ase. So oba na wo si dan da bia wo si dan ohun just said that we sit down na wie na makwakọ tena wo say me papa we sit down na dan ni hyenhura mu dia sika o ka say school fees say unim say sit down ti o de age bronya tare unim say da bia obenwinwi me papa de bia me say o say sit down but da o de ne be kọ na obehu even o yere kra da o de ne be kọ property no a we abọ roofing o say me kunu ya de say na o ye nyina
maybe I will sit down say okay we can be on the regional crime me sit down ko oba for say member oyem asem dey be of fan ko where estate I say e man am be pen any go
you see so what we are doing is that look one we are building the resource raw material base planting for export and rural development no man paying buy look a cashew a mango citruses a oil palm a me kube shea butter any near account look shea butter ye di hu agro. And you know, the value of shea butter. Even oil, mango. And then me say, me cream, me yakoto, nkumbia ba say, nku, seminar, huam. Me share seminar mango soup. I'm saying the mango soup. Look, the fragrance, and this is Ghana, made in Ghana. Hey, oko mo junction so old council junction. Shops be or plumbing shops be or Abia or why seminar alata seminar kama very nice fragrances made in Ghana. This is what we are talking about. Na ye see any resources no into ye do memo abe ni area abe from ne abani ni bibia and say oh ye kosi ni hini and say inti omampani say assemblies no or they share ensa yen nursing me na yen check free of charge. Look, and now come market abe ba ko be 10 cedis. Do check 100 thousands now they are chop. Yeah. We are nursing. If you come to Accra, up to date from 2020 near starting May to date, we have set 271,540,000 seedlings of oil palm.
Times 10
cedis. That's a lot
of money. Honorable, I think you are giving us a lot of insight into the agricultural area. We'll come and wrap up there. But before then, people have begun to also test messages about the Aquapim moth, and I think
yes. Let me finish this quickly so that we can have that. Me say Ekuafo walk. Ya check 271,540 oil palm. Nipa 2,222 and enya sadian.
Kube
ne the next year project.
Okay.
Oba mango sa. Ya check 41,500 seedlings of mango. Now, Osha 751 people now benefiting.
Okay.
And a year experiment of Kube 7,000 to 25 people. Okay. Kube experiment next year, you benefit 300,000 Kube coconut seedlings.
All to be contained on the soil of Okre.
Yes, but your proximity.
Yeah.
Because then you're buying back. Into proximity, Krapim North, Yellow Crop or Lower Menya, so Jamai, New Jabe North and South. So uncle for even a Krapim South, Kwa, Mope Kubeni Bia, more register in Tama. But of course, you better check my Okre for the first. na eboro so ana afi ya ma omo bi ba nso omo de a unya bi
greening okre.
and we are going to from next week the Google Forms beba out said this we plan into what person unya kubeni bibia for the 2024 planting season come and pre-register now you use technology so we don't need you to walk to the office. We have sent you an electronic form. You just fill. Untimi fill. Unya branch bi or to unja obetimi aye. When yen so a number was so a ofre nipa na or to office machine echi details now here obeji ni nya no afeli ama pe. Then we are planning because it's a 2023 budget. Into a year we are by December the number of people available, the number of acreage available. Look, we did cassava registration. Omo planting cassava this year. We have a total accumulation of 5,000 acres of plantation of cassava. An average of 5 acres per person, about 1,000 people. And this is what the District Agriculture and Technology Center, the CAT, this is their job. That's what they do. And you But what else? Now imagine, like you are saying, this means Yama 2 million cedis worth of oil palm and they are check on man for free of charge. So 2 million cedis worth of oil palm as soon as in the next 4-5 years, I best start a body as 3 years. And then Obirin Mr. Chokakojo State Farms is about 2.5 years ago, or 3 years in it. Me koja wana many because it's obi twem afi omo hu ne ayeye wo ho. Oh, so this is what government is doing. And government is saying, say, yeah, foundation. Look, train, pakadan. And I'm here, oko yilo ya, obehu ho. Oko du akosomba obehu ho. Volta Lake so, any the bridge afaso. Ne tintin no, esen adome bridge ayebo no. Safo hene. Any the train kwa afaso. To where kakeko, ye the bridge afa nsuo so the train afaso. This training year, you mean to know, you better say who here, but where a future. Because Cecia Okofaka, you see Yama Boyde, Okofa tomatoes, if it's trim near dear bar, Obafaka, Afa Kumase, Bronga Hafo, Abba, regret to have quase. Train, shum, no, Ababedu. Straight to Tamapot, I say the choir, I say a co processor, near co processor. When they are buying, then you should do. Now, I dear be a foundation piano, a year emfa. In fasono emma sesia but they say a chair yem come near tia say o ye farmer fiti precopa na o bro this o dua this o uguso this o train 6 months a che na fe webu na fe wanya aduane enti ye sra Ghana for so manima ye din de now so emu ayedin because meni mu nyina no ye nya otwen homa ban bia ye se aban na waba no mama o man aduane ne mo on kire yen se ne ye dua aduane na se ne ye fish na omunye niema eye dan kwamma ye nchirimba. Look, beyond that, you provided the human resource capacity, free SHS. You say basic education kwa obi nwie secondary school. And into ye ma wofo bi ana akwala bi entena fie because na wofo nisika. Eyeka but ye hunumu nwi pa o ene ye de ye eye Ghana forma ena ban we dis sika no emma ye. Ni nyina so ye nya ye sika ye toku ato nkakra ene bosi a ye bo we ye din mu no anye hwe kra no wo fa ase bi o pressure abafem. Me pressure abafem. Obi nso pressure abafem. My classmates bebre wo ho amantimi anko school anto aso to secondary school because no money ska bebre no money ma de sen me. But this is a government awaba or se me dwene nchirimma ho nti nkola o Ghana nyina monko sa project unya bebia or even the advanced country no enti sa oh nti mesre Ghana for o manima ye din yen hwe said that chimbium in the next God forbid 10 years to come 20 years to come sa ho chiribi say babium a enkan ye kese no is to industrialize and produce and one district one factory is coming into one district one factory no yen sorry precope na 261 district yen factory it's not possible but it's an idea, it's a leadership service na nkofo ato na ye hwe na ye ko na ye mistakes na one akola area no sorry na ntia so obofem obebo fam no asoy obebo fam no asoy sani echeche oman abroche enya pese ye kono o ma soy abofam sa e na se o madu bebi o madu no e na ye so ye ko bobo sen o mo
Honorable Kenneth Ado Adapay Wakasa, politician, don't man a chance. I call the national and we jump politics. Besides, I'm okay. Yeah, be you. Adapay, Oshe, and Anna Asantos, you have learnt a lot on the job. Honorable Kenneth, yes. I think Okre needs an expo to show to Ghana the importance of creating a district. And as I say again, on the average, what is the percentage of jobs has the district created pay you're achieving so far? Because listening to you, I think it will be important for us to know. I think this is on the spot. I'm sure we'll give him benefit that if he has the figures.
Like I'm saying, a lot of the jobs have been indirect jobs. A lot of, like I'm saying, all the road construction happening, look, Safari Valley almost kinds are private. The government facilitated the connection of electricity to Safari Valley to reduce their fuel costs on electricity in generators. And you can ask them. And as MP Damboche and many and through the Ministry of Energy and IECG for Bayamo transformer free of charge. And then Safari for employs over 200 people from our district. This is all that employment. Say I'm almost electricity now, moment and reduce school costs. If you're not to me 12 and fan coffers. That's right. This is what government does. When they want it feeder, it's a Safari drive. So when you quota agro, they will like it, but over here any more kakani say I'll do a point. Maybe ABR in the future, maybe I call it kakan be one year. But in the interim, so when say challenges with a lot of resources. And see, that is what a bang a. Beyond that, look, the district, the Nipa 284 a share dream. A bisua the pam, a bisua etio, a bisua welding, a bisua fitting, a bisua carpentry, and a 2 mohoka ama artisans for Madame Fon. First near the kakaka, you clear first tranche, a 3-year program. You be clear another second tranche, na third year. The essence is the baby say job and skills are binding bano. We are trying to see say obi we under yenye projects ni bi and you be setting up. So oyetia you be man dryer kakra, ni man bibi kakra de be niti. Oye the pama you be man machines kakra na bibi or the be pam na there. Or welder you be man even 2 of the people we were kugwa. You talk welding machine anyway spraying gang mom. And this is what we are doing. 283. No district assembly has ever come. No government has ever come in Okre. And yet, any memoir 283. Nobody has ever done that. Just a pencil. In fact, when we're even in opposition, Damboche did the same. As a single MP, or the Nkola over close to 50 in a share. And we learned the lessons and all that. So this is what we are doing. Now, we are coming to the phase, and I get that a lot. Say, oh, say, I can't do. The next phase is how to support the youth in Omanyo Omejuma. Into a piggery kakra, and I say grass cutter rearing kakra, and even catfish. And I said, these are things we are looking at going forward in 2023. And you say, but let's say, or Kremebu says, our project in the bar. Well, some resources are limited. It will show them now we expect to say, Obi the Bibi bro them. Why shall I be do? But you are your body too. Me kwasa me here mebo nyina. Kakra na beba. Nkafo ne ma. Ye hia ikroma fo be kwana mrewafo ne nkokrafo na te ho. Emrantie no so adwumade no bebo omma. Into baby will not even hear of the opportunities. Look, we have created nkofo police mu ever than before in the history of Okre. And we have immigration mu ever than before. In fact, your time quite it's me for 4 people into immigration officers level. Yeah, can say army for the first time. Yeah, ya funny papa are facilitating our officers course in the army of your Ukuga. We have picked people in the army more than ever in Okre. So police, fire service, more than ever. Na say me about D+ on there. Because look, there was a young guy where we school. Oh, who now hard work no ton phones kaka no ye we kaka or see chief meko fire. Me dem fire service. We fire service opportunity buy near the call ya nyame adem or qualify ya or fan. And then Sakona no Bakruma, Ninuanum or Hot, now for they are proud of him. And a lot more people that I can mention, I can't sit here. A Banway, a form. Nurses, we have recruited nurses more than ever. Because you 4 to 5 years back, locker, they imposed you on me. A Banway, I said, but still, it's say,
I think they were looking at Okre as
yeah, but I'm saying that these nurses be a
as a district.
No, as a district, I'm
Yes.
saying the district is not in isolation of the government. The fat teacher for Okre, it's part of our look, Mama Cho. When you pick our budget, budget, compensation. You see that all the compensation government pays for our workers, is added to our budget.
And you can't really. Don't worry. I think these are figures that you need to sort of compile. Maybe
we'll
in the
get
future.
the figures. Like I'm saying, we'll get
but
the figures.
There's one other thing that comes in here. I'll say, at the Chrome Court, how far?
There's a court in Okre. Almost. The court is in VRA resettlement quarters. Now, road construction, no, and you see that part, no, nothing contractor, and your final painting. Fine, because road no affect the entrance of the court. Until you pay, then the court will come into fruition. The road no you see judge no so accommodation account. It is not just a court. Judge accommodation for
Kugwa,
yeah,
cemetery no opposite.
yes,
Yeah.
and also very beautiful. On where you in this and on the painting idea. So a lot of things going on. The hospital, like I said, on board roofing, roofing hospital. No, come on.
Honorable, bringing to your many from, but now make us we about this aquapim more thing. I think.
Let me talk about my tourism. I'll end with it, but I don't know.
Anyway,
the tourism aspect of Okeno. I want the whole Ghana to anticipate 2023. There's going to be a very big and unique event coming on in tourism. I want to thank my Nananoma Hemfo so much in Okre. Said the Nifa traditional division. Oma Tnase and the assembly Ajia to say they are going to establish a new festival dedicated purely for tourism. In 2023, we are going to have Okre Tourism Festival. And Nananoma Hemfo no bia anybody that plays a role in tourism is going to be there. Any media phobia, right from the beginning of the year and the engagement, there's a roadmap that we are building. We're putting together a team. Now, Nissan say this tourism festival is going to be rotational. Until every year, the next year, I hand it over to another town. The next year, I hand it over to another town. In 2023, and I'm telling you, when we started this tourism thing, Nyama be a walk we are fine. Recently, Yakum Umbrella Rock in Esifao. And there's a beautiful Umbrella Rock in Esifao, beautiful than the Umbrella Rock that we know. And it's big. And we are adding on. I have now recognized in the archaeology department in the University of Ghana is telling me that Abonsi is not just a slave market. Abonsi was the market for Greater Accra in the 16th and 15th centuries. It was the biggest market. In fact, there was ivory production. And I'll share all these things with you. It is big. What is going to happen in Okre in terms of tourism is huge. The Ebri Waterfalls, we are working on it. We are doing district collaboration and say Amabaho. And next year, we have spoken to Ebri Front under Ghana Productive Safety. Look, we are going to use young men and women in a communal labor spirit. Near more stipends and to motivate them to buy food and water near CAC Waterfalls. And we'll make sure that it becomes function by July next year. And it's beautiful. Then we move on Okonfanoche. We are going to build a reception center befitting of the Okonfanoche house in Okuba. And we're going to finish that by March next year. We are going to expand, like you know, Asinma Waterfalls and have more water playing area and have our small water lake, which is Asinma Lake in Okre. All this will be finished by July next year. We're going to... Yes, but I'm telling. That's why I'm giving you timelines. I'm mentioning it. It should tell you that this is thought through And this is not the lip service.
Funding available.
If you pick my 2023 budget, you will see it. I'm going to have my 16th September. 16th, my General Assembly meeting to approve my budget. I wish you come there and your lip service near play. This is my program of activity so far as tourism is concerned. Medikaka, we are going to have a tourism festival. And we are working with media houses. Last year, you supported so much in the 2020. 19, cinema, and you saw it. We demonstrated to the whole world that we can create an inland beach soccer pitch, and we have done. That was an experiment. Now it's going to be big and permanent, and we are working with investors on it. What I say? According to you, when you focus into you too, quite. I do come near Abraham airport minimum. I come here there, but your mouth, Juma say 1 year. Or the one who they know you and your shame. We are not damn crime about teach here. Now, count as you know why you lumine now, boy, bubua. We say, Juma, man, penny the shell, sir. Gidia, honorable than butcher, or cry him for yan, or California, Gidia woman. Say, be decaying as the first DC, you know, when the one brought, when your mind trouble. So, this is something we are going to do. And the tourism is going to happen. And I'll take my time. That I mean, honorable jump by. And we spoke about tourism. You better break. And when it's just tourism and sports, you have other things to be account. Then you break a the tourism program. Yeah, take base kakaya experiment A, experiment B, and that's what we've been doing from 2018. Now we are clear as to what we want to do. And this tourism festival is going to be huge, bringing all our chiefs and people together, congregating in one area. Look, we are here in Jaobiashim. Tradition will get its place. In fact, the fetish will get their place. Yes, I near Kosha come. Look, Omo Koma, the way 8 p.m. Nipadomo ho. Akomo and Yabusum Sem for me. It's not Abusum Sem. I'm a Methodist and everybody knows. But it's a culture of it. Nancy UK Prime Minister. Omo de Nejuma Shena, Nensana, or co-office. You saw it. No, yeah, rituals. He found a Bible if you buy. He was doing his ritual. What was it? Was it Christian ritual or what?
I think it's a Hindu or something.
Yes, so any tradition. So our culture and tourism has nothing to do with religion. I believe in Jesus Christ as a true Son of God and our Savior. And I am a Christian and a Methodist of that. John Wesley, Asinie. So that is it. But as a way of promoting our heritage and culture and tourism, every aspect of it must be embraced. Now, amount for are involved. Now, I am big. Who knows that Okre will be the next Dubai in Ghana? Who knows? Maybe one day. Yesterday, Hotel Saeba. Safari Valley alone is a major resource for us. The Rage Nest is there. The Lord and Labby is there. The Aprede, Akofi is there. It's one of the CK Akofi, beautiful place. Mr. Otu, the Otu Honum, come Otu. Oforua is there. ON is there. Amwabia, the latest one in a brew is there. Nancy, a brew.
Latest one a brew.
Yes.
Abisha House, yeah. Yes. Oh, okay. That's
there's a Amwabia, Amwabas, Bakubi so a fitting shop opposite here, and a lot more. We are using this opportunity. You better share all hoteliers in Okre, all pub operators in Okre. Look, like you are saying, it's going to be a big thing. We are into, and I've been discussing even to have a firecracking ceremony in a brew station, some date somewhere where people come together to commune, to communicate, to share drinks and all that, and then just have the fun of firecracking. These are things that can we bring a Chaskele system competition in the tourism time? Can we bring so Ampe? Where is our Ampe? Ampe is gone. Look, it will shock you corporate women on Bepese. Yebebebo Ampe. Na Okoman girls, no more CTFM girls. Na Ebia, Safari girls. Yebebo Ampe. We bring these school children. This is what we are talking about. You call outsider. We experience our culture. UK, Queen, Britain, Queen Elizabeth, so you saw it. Omukumo Ojan, and I went. Ojan Omukumni Eden. It's a culture. Kofa white stone be anybody. They were dressed in a particular way. Almost the same. Why are we changing ours? The reason why I involved in traditional programs and all that, that is our way of life. Culture leads to employment. We are losing our culture, and that's why we are not creating employment. Now, say, Oman Penny Kufobre, so Aliu Mahamanum, African way. You see how much Omo Power the Sikapa? Yeah, yet, me share room ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. About 4 of us are here, 7. You move for your Ghana made African print. Meboa, Obi Nyana no sika. Obi Nyana. Can we have a garment production country factory here? This is all that we are talking about. It's in a tourism there, but it's a whole embracing. Obi be didi, obi be da, obi be no musuo, obi be tokube, obi di ebro. In fact, send ye chiga you as cinema cry. A person man for bra be share send ye chiga because the whole Ghana. And in fact, in West Africa, a cinema has the best Gary. Nancy and Papa be also a quarter Gary or export to Nigeria or Koyanos Oma refuse. Last week, now me compare Gary. Gary was cinema in Yasa, and I said, my making a fact, Opa Biso be or call last week. I said, my so compare Gary, so we're on Yabi. I didn't hear Papa Ned in the guy in the coin, I said, Gary in a substandard. And they are directing our cinema into an I'm shop to shop. Because when you order and they saw a shipping container and he was buying all the Gary in our cinema. And these are facts. Why can't we promote it? Intimania, tourism there, we are on course. And
Honorable, and I pray that's one my very good interview this morning. But as I said, we need to step down and then give way for the next program.
Yes.
But then James Shea Simbia, Nano na Akwapim of MC now is in Kabeya. And Chasenya Juma, Yinti, Namsa Tiafoni Tia, and Nano Jordano. Piba neba, Ebi say, Mr. Say, Mandela Market, Oyomde.
Mandela Market, we have an issue.
What
the
is it?
Your committee, some Wednesday or Krebebaha.
Yes,
the same question. Yeshia, and Yeshia, and you can see a per se, there are drawings, BBR, say a per se, one united market. Very big one, a brew market, I say.
Okay.
But okay, can say yen form within to so okay market. And a crapping no for also say there be. Yen no a crapping minimum. Never o crapping mine okay see there be. And he said there be there. The money is also coming from local government. And I yen there. So we have to sign a memorandum of understanding. Say this is a mini market or a mini mall for the whole crapping mine. And you know. I don't think about revenue, but I think about the business aspect of it. And Berewa Benya baby akoto ade. And Maba Benya baby akoto ade. Ufri akoto ade on Madina. Lori Fen and Nebo ID. So if you have it here, very simple. Okay, saying no. So Ubisa, that is where we've got into.
But as Honorable Ken Ba, I'll ask him. I think you do come open. Now the name Akwapim ne wura. Ena ka project say emra nanka enye Akwapim via central market Akwapim minimum whatever it is.
That's all.
Ente Akwapim rano. What do you to him say?
Oh yeah, well that meeting Nana was there.
And what is he saying? And I still okay, they will not look at Nana and still insist they want to cry.
That I can't tell, but that your committee there 2 or 3 times. Every time you are quiet, the main argument now need the name of the market.
Wow. Anyway,
you know, say Mandela for Kasa. Maybe tell me say Mandela market. You should to another basa. But the problem is
okay. So I think this is we're zooming into Mandela market. Let's come back to Honorable Ken. Honorable Ken, I think you heard it for yourself.
I'd rather waste government to government in commodity. You're fine to just what I said. But like I said, I think there is nothing different from the American from beginning. You see, and your project in the end peninsula, and I say, you are not getting the point. Obiama ejapadia for enyonyam. Obiama ejapadia for enyonyam. What I say? Obiama ejapadia for enyonyam.
That's right.
Market na ewo no. A free market. Obiansi obian kwa, but they coupon for. Anonym.
Dabi.
go there. Omo stand so line na wa ha nyina omo fie kopon. Ask them where they come from. Omo nya ye kopon for.
I know what can mean.
Every market asem na make. Shop na we ni mo ha nyina this side e face mo. Say ni nyina ye e kopon for. Nipa na omo operate corn mill no ni ade ni nyina omo ye kopon for. Inside the market. Into a free market. Market in year for krobi so obi fie du krom obi fie manfe obi obetimi aba eno obi just like if you go to Adoso say nkofo bebre ho kofo dia for kraba Adoso meboa. The issue is that yen so ye per se okredino etre. It doesn't change the equipmentness of it.
Okay, it's part of a Kwapim for that matter.
Yes.
A Kwapim is a larger,
a bigger one. So if there's a mall in Kwapim and the mall is called a brew mall or a brew market, why? Now say Oyarifa, haven't you seen Oyarifa mall? Why didn't they call it Accra mall?
There's already an Accra mall.
So we also want Accra mall or a brew mall. Why didn't you call it Ghana mall?
And he was thinking, say, Sikani Free Central, which is a local government neighbor. They built
Adoso market with Ghana money, local market.
But proximity-wise, I don't think
relax.
has any boundary whatsoever.
But that's the issue. The boundary should not be the issue.
And look at the players. It's going to serve the two communities.
We are not saying it won't serve anyone. But I've told you currently serving two communities.
And he also said he was looking at a friend saying, proceed sharing. He says there was nothing like proceed sharing.
If that's what that's what I'm saying. You see, government to government come on. You can't radio song.
But already it is out there. The people have heard it.
No,
so one way any day.
No matter no. And they say a brew market no. You see no. And yes, sir.
Honorable, he said, Honorable, let us be fair to the listeners. I think they took their time to listen. And I remember I told him, "Oh, but definitely I'll ask you about this." And
the issue is about Mandela market.
No, not Mandela market.
You asked Mandela or Young Day.
And I say,
and he brought in. So relax. I am responsible for the people in my district, and another DC or MC is also responsible for the people in his district. If you want to solve Mandela market program, he can get equal land in his district and solve the Mandela market. If I was him. Look, if you want to profess, I have professed from advices, and I've said it. Obi or office pub or that's where I used to sit pub. I down for because my classmate owns the pub. I profess from ideas. Guy, we are friendly biggie. Maybe I say, "I'm there to pub lunch." Ask them if they took my idea and Mandela market, they solve it. Because there's a market there. That market Abuasa links there. Ask them, and ask Biggie. Biggie is an NCC officer. Ask him. I told him. I even spoke to the mother now. Ton idea or no. Ask them. That time you crap him enough. And a chair.
And how do ideas
I
go
let the talk bizarre, and that's why I like.
And how do ideas go ahead?
Ophir High Street. I let the name bisa Samin from. I let the name bisa office pub for the faces for near. We call all of them together because that time near our pub BFN Ophir, and we didn't want people to feel say a man a leverage. So we were proposing a day where emphatic say Ophir because that time near friend Obunsem Jim. Why should we be a crapims? And sit and allow a name of Bunsen and successive assemblies have come. It's just a name.
Why are we Aquapims and we not allow Aquapim more to also come into fruition?
Relax. I'm saying that you are talking about districts. We are
talking about the larger Aquapim.
But another person from his district will come and tell me what I should do in my district.
And I think
you suggest, yes, you suggest, and I'm saying no. I say that project is welcome. Project is welcome, but we won't change the name. Why should we change our name?
Yes, no more meeting us. Also, still I want to say.
But we are leader. You should be decisive and bold. You should know what you want. But Okwapin appreciates a brew. He appreciates that he's Okwapin for different towns. Say you go see what Berekusu. I because you have Okwapin more
to project Okwapin. Anyway,
agreed.
I don't. We understand and respect the decision,
listen,
but
I'm saying that I don't have a problem if we call it Okwapin Mall or not. But I'm saying that. There's a name for that market.
And you want to maintain that name. And we want
to maintain the sanctity of the... Look, I don't want to go to history. We are one people, one Ekwapim, one group in our diversity. Let us respect people's culture, people's names, and still appreciate the goods that they do for you. It is a brew market. And so far as I'm chief executive, the name will not change.
Honorable, when is it coming to fruition? So that at least Okre market, Okre mini market, a brew market, we can come and have shops.
I don't know about that.
We can come and have shops.
Yeah, I don't understand
spaces.
But I can tell you in all that if you want to have knowledge about a brew market, come to my General Assembly meeting.
Okay.
16th October. See, my budget is a November, yeah, next week, Wednesday, and a week. My budget is open. The things I want to do next year, you will see them. It's my budget. It's a public document. You can
Honorable, we want to respect this one, but
what I want to say to my dear brother is that I wish these things didn't come on radio. Government to government negotiations until a final decision. And then I'm saying, now, what you have said here doesn't make any sense. What I say. 2, it's a project that we want, not the name. The names don't serve the purpose. It's a project that's... So if you are coming to look for somebody's property to solve a challenge in your district, and you want to tell him how he should name the property that or the amount to solve your problem in your district, is that fair? No, is that fair?
I understand where you're coming from, but
maybe who say my die and them friend of Mokwa Lodge. Maybe I say some Mokwa Lodge, no. Now you see DNA common to many.
Honorable, I understand your plight, and we will leave it as it is. I think you are still on the drawing table. Maybe someday
we are not on the drawing table. Let me get this clear. There's a plan for every market, and I said this. And I've said it everywhere. And that plan was delayed by COVID. It was further delayed by negotiations of this nature that was ongoing. And I've not seen anywhere. I have a responsibility to the people of Okre and hence Ebru market. Next year, I'm going ahead as a district plan to develop my market.
You don't share posts with anybody. You don't change name. And that is a brew market.
It's a brew market.
Thank you. Honorable, you see for Nisa. Very wonderful interview this morning, and greening of Okre. I think now kwano. Oh, baby, doctor said kumi hall near the Sandy Anokrano. Me boss Dr. Poku so muko do take time no momu dia say a kwanaka and Timiana sound of a fair a gym from Mama Diana a yinina a tutu. A do chrome crona ujna office and now crona. Won't say in Riano or form whatever greening. Okay, is this something on your agenda?
Yeah, something that we've taken it serious. I think we are one of the most serious districts in terms of the Green Ghana and the Green of Rock. Even before we launched the Green Ghana project, under Ghana Productive Safety Net, you do an ornamental plant from a brew all the way to a bread. Quite a banana say baby, but my mama okwa brew Presby Junction. Na kwa kodu baby a pharmacy in one, national left and right. You see some trees there. You see royal palm. You see this is where I have a young color, Christmas tree or all those. Very beautifully lined up. These are our projects. You go to New Road or my and offer people all the way to Asamaya. You do a baby or sprouting. These are our projects. Oko Amanfrot in Con Road. You do a baby or into us bano. We'll be replacing it. So we take greening of our district much seriously. And it's something that we'll do. But like you are saying, one of the disadvantages of our coin is it touches our vegetation. But we bring it. The forestry committee, there's a dedicated area here for this project. If you come to my office, the old office, we say next week in Diago, and Okugwa, Nipa project coordinator and only a Okuga assemblyman. On the Ghana Productive Safety Net ornamental plant project facilitator. Because on the Juma no or a Juma no Ubisana on Bekachel. And so we have a plan for it. After the road construction, we'll bring back the trees.
Honorable Kenneth Daniel Ado Decay. Say 2040 to only registered in code and I make some. I don't pay as a Daniel said the man, but before we wrap up, now me come Mr. I think we should give honor to who honor deserves honor. Papa no where the driver or the buyer be richness and the back car hospitality sector ne ho. Now say I pray the crown on my nyanti say there's a factory coming up. Then you know or the beboa certain production and other me near the command ka December ni maybe ananka was here but my young cry say family say ye bibia bi be na yakoso na wode na no kra wode na yare ho wo ko America ne ko tena ye kofa mo ho adwene ade wo bedru ya na wotwemienu ye se unua ye wu mate say 1 week no ho sometime this weekend ye na ye so e ho ne ye no ho
18th 19th
next week but aroma I mean look me who name me sakra
it's sad me we say nya yakọ
yeah
am nya ho shedding and I'm saying say the guy named Okoman boy.
Yeah, Okoman boy.
Because he has a car in US while registered on Okre.
Wow.
So his dedication, just like his father, dedication to his community in there, you can't take it out. We share hotel obesi any activities. A lot of them is on charity. If you look at this pricing and compare to the service in the idea, it's just serving his community. Or no, and now one also know a train Kofi Adiaba. And like you're saying, there was something big happening in Aprede. Any idea? Even this greening tourism idea as part of his project, or adopted the Okoman sanctuary in Aprede. No planted trees near idea programs near idea. And so when it's a big blow. In fact, I was shattered when I heard it. Obi Amenena called a week before. In fact, now I was celebrating a birthday crowd. Just a week after. Very strong, healthy man, but send them kind of work crowd there. And quite major. Nyanko Pona, Yabe Obeche, or no nim, or no dema, or no sonoje. Yabo BBI shedding, especially in the year in the bar in the New Anum, Ebushafonia. Baby, or no sooner emoji. Jumanso will have a brain. We are with them in spirit. Nyanko Pon find a crime see. So say
Honorable, very emotional moment for all of us, and we wish the family well. Before we allow you to take leave, I think say a message is never raised. We say, I pray the chip compound. What is your humble office doing about necessary mini accommodation? I know it's something work in progress. Please, can you catalog all the tourist sites and their history on the Okre District Assembly website? Okay, I think something we'll consider. When it comes to tourism, I think he's very passionate about it. And if it calls for a salary to even develop, I know Ken will do that. And then it's because some people are not aware of some of this historic sites. So I'm sure something he will let his IT people take care of it, his online guys. In terms of tourism, you are right. The Emirate of Dubai alone has developed not because of the oil, but massively due to the tourism. So Honorable Ken, you need a national push when it comes to tourism. It's something I'll not be surprised when Papa Damboche. They've done inroads and they are very far getting this is done. Freeman Asari Alexander says, creativity is the way forward. Culture is dynamic. Honorable, what is the way forward of the AstroTurf project in Abreu? I think he's already mentioned it. Say sometime next week.
Abreu is not AstroTurf.
Multi-purpose.
A multi-purpose sports complex, a natural grass. Yeah.
Okay.
They are on site.
Okay. Let me quickly go in here. Honorable, what's the name? Honorable Awuku is assembly member for no, don't do this. You'll break my microphone. Is assembly member for Abreu. Now, unfortunately, Obebon Bapachidom, right hand man, one make there, but once on Okita Hodema assembly is right, you talk about. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning.
Today. And I say, where you never me see where you but me the the girlfriend our friend was hello John Ben friend John is the friend John Ben now me go hang me yourself we tell manager brew or say me anyway honorable what I remember say you're on the ground so far honorable body can actualize their contractors no what site near there what I remember what's the latest report from the brew multipurpose field no my update
yes senior chief Kayano the contractor is back to site. The whole arrangement na esikasem. Sometimes contractors almost say project na ba no mudi me come kwakochi. we will need the financial muscles to execute, and that is unfortunately what Honorable Dambuchi did on no contracting, or does it say Ayamano? Whoever is giving the contract or no there on shada any interest. Nedia and say Oba, na say Oba delay taxes be drago fita or no the Oba clear. You understand? Enti we know waba site or yejuma. On ya Honorable Kasa kurere ma ama Yamani sika waba or the yejuma. From what we have been told, no sika na yedi amano no. As I say, otumi eye pitch ni wie. Eye tracks no enyina ewie ansakra na sika no ebeba fam abafam na me very sure say ebedu sa stage no so no na Honorable Dambuchi Adaroma yasan ama no bia ho adwuma and the top one adwuma no so no yebetumi ade aye. The contractor is on site. Tank stand na all mprempre no. It was not there. Oba ya no obetumi abe raise poly tank stand no. Na as say grader eba pitch no so na obe level say pitch no so fuye kakra o ma do but they say obe clear inura no level oba no say for some time over a month now it has been raining and the car na buy no in fact now it couldn't work on the pitch because not time no na 18
yes,
that's how come the grader had to go.
Okay.
Anticipating sanka we have bobe say 2-3 days
kakra former
na watumi aba abe clear a level grounds no unfortunately so no ta neto. We are hoping. I'm saying, Ndra crowns your toy. I was in Kofoda. Me buy him Tuesday from for Enyumre. Enti adwuma de yem pitch no. Look, Honorable Dambuchi on fan insa enko kejuma e mane nda ne bosom. Okrefo omunim. They know it. Enti bibia Honorable de insa sum.
Omo come on to
say oh yeah e de ama okre ne de. Ye be ye and they know it. That is our record. Yeah, and say sum so yeah obey. Enti just to add up to information.
What I said.
Chief.
All right. Thank you very much. Honorable Awuku and the assembly member and also I'm here who situation and war grounds. Opening Jariana in Swasa. And Honorable Unsama Odi Chatua. But there's this a mantra be my bet was okre pompo. Okre pompo.
Okay, we are fine.
Mujna Monaso.
Na create de.
Until we
Until
and say maybe Bali. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, well, good to be second.
Sorry, sweet. Cheers from Kong.
Yo.
Any congratulations from Kong.
Okay.
And the man or see idea yo. The Royal Highness Nana Kwesi Akufu Ukrape Hene. Nancy Yenina Regional Minister Beckham home. You didn't need to Michelle Nensa as a president of the Kwapim Traditional Council. And call Kofi Ansong inducting into the Regional House of Chiefs. Into me Bonabaso Sonko. We pledge our continuous support to him as a government. And then another Munina way Kwapim say, Yama Yabon say, na pensono. Ebekamuna Yama asumdua yepewe Kwapim Yama Kasa no abaso. Mechia me manfo nyina enche aprede enche bia dawuni okugwa afahye omawie ya afahye ne de ade ba kwa de wo ho aye odo adidie no oye ni nyina awie a the climax of it odo adidi dawudi aye kama okugwa de nso kama sese so de sa abonse de no na ayie ne anyama kakra wo nti ekọ slow kakra. The next one eba 26th year edukom ene aprede nso etua so nti edukom afahye eba aprede for nso be di afahye memo we bia official pa in advance me stress say senia so far afahye ne ye di no aya asomdue akono ye ma ye de no nso ye asomdue pa afi we ye nyina be ka bom na ya boa na ye di fa no fe nti me aprede hene ne edukom hene nyina official pa in advance manana munya afishapa mechi obi bia bronya eba nti mesre bronya ebei obi a nhwe ombie nani na ombo ne ho ban na onye ne brothers keeper ohun so obi ne nam ho mpotem na nipa ne nye obi a munnim no se ota nante ho a na matwe a police for na community mpanimfo no matwe maso ani aba ho afei yeba we bronya ne afahye communal labours no unit committee for manchene for na assembly members for mo me share communal labor ne mu kena na yem potem no ente sɛ ne be a amanfo nso ba ye ho a ɔmbɛhu sɛ okay ya fa to ma efra ye bɔ mpae sɛ Nyankopɔn ton supa engu ye ni so ade hu so ye bɔ mpae sɛ Nyankopɔn ka ɔmanpanyin ene Ghanafo nyina ho na ne ekoso wɔ wiase no nyema a ɔmanpanyin ne mpanimfo de agu akwan mu sɛ ye bɛyɛ na ye de asakyerɛ ye man mu no ye betimi ayɛ na mɛhwɛ adeɛ baako a ye nyina ye hu ne sɛ ye pɛsɛ saa ato ye nkyema ato ɔman na kanyen na ama ahokyerɛ aba no ye betu ase a ɛse ye nyina patronize made in Ghana nyema ye ndi emo afi Ghana ye nwe nkokɔ afi Ghana ye ndi aburo afi Ghana aduane bia ye pɛsɛ ye di bia ye benya bi wɔ Ghana carrot ye dua bi wɔ ha cucumber ye dua bi wɔ ha tomatoes na ejira ye se ye pa abija ndi Ghana de no so ye de ye ndi anu bia Ghana fo ye di aduane na ye ton ye niema na ye kan ye ho bomu a nyame adom ye betimi adu baabi ye pɛsɛ ye du no sika nso bɛba ɔman mu na ye nyina ye kan adwene bomu a ye timi adi nkunum me do bi ase Madam Onso ase pa for hosting me and mama me bre papa
marathon interview no anyway Honorable Kenneth Ado Danado and an opinion come NSK suffer or say tell Honorable Ken I really love his MP Honorable Damboche. He is a very serious man. Yes. Asante Queen said now Bokiti, what's that supposed to mean?
Bokiti.
And this is community biana. And this is coded yo. Yati. Adapay. Yeah, first that can say the boy.
Yeah.
Honorable na Edwagumono.
Yeah, nanasi. One honorable Okunyina. Me de I'm for Team DK.
Honorable Nanasi we yimi ama nanasi.
Okay. I'm for Team DK. That me take as me to bomb. Me take as be. Minim say or a young man. Minim ne pa. Open pa me ensa enim ne where about. Bribia me kan bi. Me ne kwa sorry. Na me page anu dum pempen so otana doso. But o ka say me say 1,000 haters, 1,000 lovers. Say yem fa ne say ye nyina ye wish say anka ne papa Dambotre anko biwa. Ehemia me wura. Anka nanado nko. Yem fa ne say nanado kura antumi anko a. Omo a omoni beje bedoso na mum fa ne say ye ne regional minister. Ye na ambassador eno so e. Ene sementi Okoman so amebo drive bio na mo security a medaso Okoman ya. Medaso e Okoman ya. Na minim so osompa o de beso mo agya nti na sabri wadu ba bia wadu no enye de ara obekọ nanim mama enka ha mama ne tim so enye ne de minim se akuapem de yenya president okrede yenya bida enti bia na da achi bi ono be first man na obedi kan abaye president ede amaye oyem sports minister medanase enti onko so a na ne oye bia no oma nani na onye se da achi bi obenya emu enhira nyuma eko asore nyina na ope from brigade nyina a charge to keep I have na sa nyum no matters nyum bia obetu bia no amen twato sa nyum no nko amen entwato because ensem ewo mu no emu odu na sunsum gina kire enti minim se edin but there will be light at the end of the tunnel enti Nyankopon sha no ntem che no ona ma wote nsem anipa kan fa no obitimi ehia me se mene ne ye close enti omutimi di matam se fa koma no but in me say o sha say o baby no bedu baby na mema na ba mu de biara da o hwe ni age maybe o free do ba bedu na nyame ewo nema bebre ewo nanim e de emano minim brebi na me ka asim bia che kwa mempere obi bo na som because of politics into one money bi yeah and abrante na nko so ona me ka che say ye kwoto aba na nsen ya fi na nkomo de fa na se o tefam no usu no and minim say yeah me so ono so boy e ma sa abrante nsa enya ne position na bio yeah and minim say nyame de ne bedu baby papa nyame nshira no enti ne nchira edin but erade e ka ho a wosi ade nyina nyame nshira mebre na ayi no aya na onkomanya ya alaroma na onka cheje na say metene nka che onka cheje na say metene nka che na afi Jisi jena kacha mse mento moto no na bibia be fine. Makoto moto no. Jena mi hu no. Mi hu jena.
Okay.
Na fe offer jena so mra.
Aye.
Onfa general kasam.
That the papa never studio had.
Obeba oh.
I would love to do
Anafe
that, man.
one more question na house go di on kwansan. One kan tro mo say adwuma na yeye. One kan tro mo. Omo ko general ho no ma. Ni ma pa ye o ha no. Omo
the okasa na etumi because me no papa America boni America.
David enyo dia no.
Yes, coded. Honorable, that's it. Now, said the boy can you know. You see, in life, you need penny be or Nakopo boy say, you can for born leaders already. Take a little push, you are good to go. Miji say, Utiwe, Unyobia, Udana Ho, said the beer where the passion with which you speak when it comes to okra issues. The boy can say, be for the first time, an okra person could go to the presidency. I'll not be surprised to be you. Because I'm a minister be na bring you on Kofi Ansong. Because look, we coach chief of staff. Take it from me. But soon, the boy kind of my so, and I think you have what it takes in terms of delivery, the capacity, and even appearance and everything. Look, you so until koso kita home. Me no see for the first time. You can't fight kakra already. So yeah, better now. But I think we have done mutual respect for ourselves, and you are such a wonderful man. All the best. And Onyomono Oze.
And confirm no man could say,
that's all right. Eti Ojomono any Methodist him and the Mao. But I first like I say Emma Boa for no paper kwesi je courage man and yenu kwesi Edmond Williams and pay as like I say komamo DJ Donzi DJ Zigibi Samran na Ebo no pay list over Kwame Ohene Dako Safoma for Kwame Paris here dance. Kwame unfortunately I'm so time na no papa for nyina. Medi Eddie Kofi Ansong Baffuor with my friend KB and pay me da wasema o monity a ya Jimmy Odeshe.
Okoman Radio. Okoman Radio 97.1. Okoman, the Diani, the Kramuche.